key thing to beat Team Liquid is if core JJ is not in a position where he can do a lot of creative stuff on the map. I think they are not that strong of a team.
As Blabber tries to enter right back into the fight, goes for the Cataclysm. Saints locked up, but Blabber shot down.
Going to this final, we are underdog, which I like it. We're gonna fight them.
You want the trophy? Come and get it from me.
Chills. Holy trombones.
Hello, ASU! And welcome back to college, where the top class of the LCS are ready to take stage for the final exams. Mullen Arena, please join me in welcoming your grand finalists. Up first, Team Liquid.
Does the quality... Can't make the quality any higher.
In the top lane, Morgan. In the jungle, Jose Deodo.
I love you, Jose!
In the mid lane, Quinn. And AD carry, Jan. And in support, Core JJ.
Wait, they're playing the LCS theme.
And facing them on the rift, the defending title holders, Lion!
Damn!
In
Bro's
the
got
front lane,
guns.
Dokla! In the jungle, Inspire!
Why didn't they invite me to play the trombone? What the hell?
At mid lane, Saints! At any carry,
Should I be offended?
Berserker! And in support, Ios! Three teams entered Arizona this weekend. Two teams have been chosen to go to MSI, but only one can be crowned your spring split champions. It's final season in Tempe, and there's just one more test. We know that both of these teams are going to be representing North America at MSI, but there's a pretty big difference between first seed and second.
Very, very different, especially with T1 being in the play-ins now.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest difference of all.
T1 in play-ins. All right, they're winning the whole thing.
So not only are you fighting for the trophy, you're fighting for the chance to have that better position once you do go to Korea here in only a few short weeks. But all of that can be talked about in the future, because right now it's all about the best of 5 in front of us today.
All right, let's jump right into draft here and see, because Lion have had the advantage of seeing the extra game and seeing the extra series of Team Liquid, although it was short, so not a lot of data to gather, Flowers.
I did not watch the T1 games.
We'll see if
I mean,
Lion have prepared anything specifically
no, yeah, not really.
Counter what Team Liquid showed.
I opened it a
yesterday.
little bit.
Meanwhile, Team Liquid get the advantage of, as we said, being warmed up from already playing on this stage.
You want to talk about something
Has anybody seen the movie called Goat? I watched that last night. That movie went hard.
Jose Diodo should not be
the movie was
on
a banger.
Sin. That's the first ban of the draft for them, alongside the Rakan. Over on the other side, Team Liquid going to focus out a couple powerful junglers with the Nocturne and the Jarvan, as well as removing Bard from the pool, as Nefiri is the final ban for Lion. So that means starting off here, Kobe.
Yeah, the basketball one.
Bans and 2 support bans.
And I always like this approach from the.
Apparently, it's made by Steph Curry's production company, and he voiced one of the animals. Can I turn up the broadcast?
Used yesterday, because you know Team Liquid invested time in prepping that Lee Sin and that Rakan.
Yeah,
both of these things, the Rakan and the Lee Sin, used in game number 1 by Team Liquid to great effect. As Dokla is playing to the crowd, the Lee
Why didn't they have
the
LeBron
Rakan,
in it though?
Remember, those are the two that won
that would have been
really
sick.
Big first Dragon.
No, that movie was actually hella good
Team
though.
Liquid, they were the playmakers.
Like, I like that a
After
lot.
Cloud9 had gotten that Dragon, it was Jose on the lead.
I'm certainly going to rewatch that sometime.
It back around, so the specifics are definitely there.
It's just like
All
a
that
wholesome,
being said,
feel-good
with the
movie.
Target bans meant that Varus got through, and it means answered
That's
here
my
really quickly
that's
with
my
the
favorite.
Ezreal. Of course, Karma is up and available, and so we expect the
All
Karma
right.
to follow. But we'll see what they end up blocking very quickly.
Did I see the entrance before the game?
Ooh, they still could go for the Prio on jungle.
I saw the
instead.
trombones.
They're leaving the possibilities here at 14.
And I didn't know why they
We've
didn't
got
ask
the
me to come
Xin Zhao
play, but
locked in
whatever.
For the Lion side, wanting to have that in Inspired's hands in the first game. 80 carries, both already selected, like you're talking about. Xin Zhao is another one of those highly played champions from Jose.
Wow, Xin Zhao taking this early. Belveth, lock that shit in.
Curious where they're going to want to go on the Team Liquid
Low-key
side,
lock that shit in.
Jose Diodo was just so important all series long yesterday and has been such a huge component of Team Liquid's success so far this split. Orianna, 100% presence in pick ban. That champion being left open is another one of the costs that you're talking about of all these target bans here in the first phase. So Quid pilots that in game 1.
Well, Meteos didn't start a minute before the game, so he just didn't start a minute before 5 minutes into the first game.
Or something into the Xin, which is a good individual matchup, and then might dissuade Lion from going for a tank.
Wait,
or well,
what the fuck? How the fuck does TL have Orianna and Varus?
Of course, I was going to elaborate on.
Actually,
would be going for
okay, I mean it's certainly a bait by Lion. They give Orianna, but they ban Nefiri Rakan, which is usually who they combo with Orianna. So I wonder if they're like they don't want to let the whole combo go through at once. That's kind of interesting way to do Fearless. I like that. I mean, Orianna's seemingly OP, but oh, a Kali into Ori seems good.
But we're gonna get the steal away.
I mean, does TL not just have like Orianna
Varus?
Varus?
Get his hands on an Akali, will pick it on the side of Lion. Not
that
only is Saint very good in Akali,
you don't see that shit every game.
Pressure on Orianna as far as
you don't even see those champs every series most of the time.
Goes later on. Trying to get some kill pressure on the immobile carries here. So Kali just looks good in general. Into Varus, into Orianna. Neither of those two carries have escapes or ways to dodge very easily.
Though
so
I will
Saint
say, you got a Kali into 2 mobile carries. Trundle doesn't have any hard CC.
Opponents are already showing that Trundle
could be a good
that
Akali game.
That does dissuade you a bit from going for the more tanky routes, since whoever is going to be your front line does have a hard time.
I'm surprised with the Xin Zhao early pick, though.
But you can try and survive via, immunities and stuff like that.
I find him to be really average these days. He's fine. Like, he's playable. He's solid, but...
The Nautilus being banned out here because Lion don't want to deal with
I certainly don't see him as the best jungler.
One of the only things you can do against Akali is get some point and click and get some things that will reveal.
We'll see, though. Like, if there was going to be a Xin Zhao versus Trundle matchup, I think I would rather be the Trundle side most of the time.
Obviously kept away from her good buddy Ezreal down there in the bottom lane. One ban left to go for the Team Liquid side. I'm curious if they want to further target support since we have already had a decent amount of support focus so far in the draft, but no, instead they're going to get rid of the Gnar. They don't want Dokla to be able to bring that one to the table.
And that's a pretty good one since Team Liquid are showing the Trundle like we talked about. You don't want to go like full tank stats, and so a Gnar would be a good kind of in-between that Lion could go for, so I do like that ban. Taking away some of those options. And then Alistar, you can still
Alistar,
ultimate,
I like
even
it.
If Trundle can steal your tank stats. Can't steal.
Yeah, just damage reduction.
Yeah, can't steal.
I'm
your
a fan of
actual damage
Alistar.
Reduction from your ultimates.
He's
so
just
good
fun. He's a
option
good
here
time
for
with
Lion
Hex
to try and
Flash,
work around this Trundle,
Chef's Kiss.
and it gives you the engage here to try and
Good
set up
vibes.
the Akali. Try and put even more pressure on those low mobility carries Team Liquid are wielding.
All right, TL, what's the answer going to be to the Alistar? We know that this champion is not particularly a powerful laner. Generally, early on, you're going to have to cede control.
Nico,
in that lane,
okay.
But Nico
Damn,
is
bro.
the exact opposite. Nico
TL's getting the Thanos picks. What do they take top?
Next to something like the Varus, Jan and Core JJ
I mean,
will be able to play
I
this
feel like they just do a
bottom side
tank, like
2v2
Ornn or
from a
some
position of
shit.
strength.
All right, let's see what the blind pick for
Renekton?
topside is going to
Yeah,
be.
that's
with
reasonable.
The Gnar banned out. Renekton does look very good here.
He is blinding.
Not too many
Ornn blind might be a
hard
little
counter
insane.
Answers available, and going
Scion?
for a like Quinn
Okay.
would be in Dokla's wheelhouse
Okay.
though. He does like going for some counter pick range tops.
Now,
so,
does Dokla slam the
Morgan
Renekton?
goes, you know what? Actually,
He kinda cooked
we're gonna
5P
blind
Renekton last time.
Instead, a little bit easier,
Or
especially since we're
you
the
could
ones
Ambessa.
already with the Trundle. We guarantee that we are going to have
Or
a stronger
Zahin.
front line. Only problem is Akali doesn't really fight front to back. She
He could go
she
pretty
plays
much
dirty.
anything
Yep,
he
she
wants.
plays dirty. She goes straight to the back line instead.
Shen.
Okay. Good answer here, honestly.
Really?
I do like this answer with the Shen
Huh.
because it gives Akali a dive buddy and it's a good matchup into
I
other
mean,
tanks.
not
into
bad.
Sion,
Not what I expected for
as
sure.
long as you can get your Q pass-throughs with your Keyblade, get some very good tank trading up there, and you can remain fairly safe. Plus, the
Yo,
block
what's going on,
zone
bro?
is also very good if Trundle ganks you. Can deal with the bite as well. So Dokla classically been very good with weak side rolls as well as with.
It's a whack-ass
counter
draft, no?
options.
TL
So
got
now it's
Varus
gonna
and
be
Ori
up
somehow.
on
Did you see the
outside
order?
weak side for both him and Morgan.
No.
And it's kind of like what
It
you were
was
talking
first
about
pick
with
Varus,
Alistar.
and
You're up
then
against Trundle, who's
Lion
going to
went
subjugate to steal your
Ezreal,
traditional
Xin Zhao.
defensive
Like,
capability through armor and
they
MR.
want
Alistar has
TL
damage
to take
reduction,
Orianna
unbreakable
while they
will.
banned
Shen
Rakan
has
Nefiri
damage,
because that was the combo they were
elimination
playing it
through
with.
Spirit's Refuge. Those
And
auto
Nocturne's
attacks
also
aren't
banned.
going to matter.
So it feels like
I think
that
it's a
they are
good job
actually
kind of
using this as just like a
sidestepping around the Trundle issue here in the
fearless
first
style
game,
draft.
but
It's
like
like,
you
yeah,
said,
just
with
give them
Trundle
like
and Sion,
good
that is
champions
a big front line.
early in the
It's
draft, but
Akali
like maybe
with the
just
Shin on top,
don't give them a
Ninja
perfect
Missile
comp with it. So then we
needs to
just don't
find
worry
its
about banning them the rest of the
target
series. We
onto
can just
those
target ban their other
carries because you're
shit.
not fighting front to back.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it is always
Let's see if it works. I mean, I feel like TL has
important
some
thing to try and get a good
ridiculously
individual
strong
matchup
champs.
for jungle matchup into Inspired.
Yeah.
So that you
I don't know
can
about the
try and
Xin
put some
Zhao
pressure
early
there.
like this,
We'll
though.
see if the Trundle does try and play off.
Like,
I would say
just
specifically bottom lane.
in this
would
Xin
be a
Zhao
good
versus
place
Trundle
for
matchup,
Jose
I
to
feel like
play
I would
off
rather
of.
be Trundle.
If the Trundle can
Because you just
play
beat him
off
1v1,
of
and I
Varus
feel like you are.
Nico lane and maybe use that.
Like,
to
you
You're
can
go
definitely
force
saying
on him a lot
Zin's not that
easier.
good.
and put Inspired under a little bit of pressure.
I don't know. I'm a bit of a Xin Zhao doubter.
Could destabilize the Lion
Yeah.
shot calling process or take away some of
We'll see.
Inspired's potency.
Maybe I just suck
Alright,
at him. I
so
don't know.
Loading in here, we've got the Doran's Helm start for both Morgan and Dokla. The less effective early sustain item compared to the shield, but scales so
Doran's
much better.
bow,
Just gives you the
poke,
extra health,
Varus.
the extra
Holy.
resistances.
Chills.
Down here in the bottom side. Nobody's going to try to do anything super crazy early. Again, I wouldn't expect any sort of really risky early gambits from the Lion side,
Ooh.
considering Alistar's early weak lane.
Yep. And
Spellbook
should be
Alistar.
the Team Liquid duo gaining lane priority here. They're getting
TP
some
Varus,
harassment down while
barrier
they're doing
Ezreal.
it as well. Isles is
Why
fighting
TP
for quest
Varus?
control here,
Actually, I guess we see Varus do that a decent amount. Is it because you are expecting Ezreal to have TP or some shit, so you want to match it?
No. TP's better on the Varus. He's just more like a mage. Like someone that
like,
kind of runs out of mana.
I guess, yeah. Makes sense. I mean, I would figure isn't he strong in lane, like, and he can push fast? I wouldn't think he needs it, but maybe it just helps maintain tempo or something.
That's why I think it's important to examine the game score.
Part of him being strong is the using his mana
in their series versus Lion. So let's see if
I don't think it's necessary for sure.
I guess it's like you can push them in and then recall TP back in and then like keep pushing them in instead of like, you know, you push them in, you recall, then they push in and get a recall. You just maintain that pressure.
Yeah.
And you feel that they can't kill you.
It's definitely the most ideal if that happens.
The confrontation there, and then you'll get the.
Or you TP back in, and then you just die.
Bottom pushing here for Berserker and Isles feels pretty confident.
I saw someone do that one time.
He did get pushed in here, so none of the pushing's happening.
Wait a minute. How are we getting pushed into an Alistair? An Alistair Ezreal lane.
He's trying to set up this gank or something.
I love it. The early call for Silver Scrapes. We're calling for it at 2 minutes and 40 seconds into game 1.
Yes, I am, Kobe. We had to
Just
do
it?
a fast 3-0
guess.
yesterday, and I want some action back and forth here today as Jose Yoto makes his
Ulster
way
just
down to the
stuffed
bottom
him.
lane, chasing after Berserker,
The Nico.
who tries to get all the way out and does make enough distance.
If he flashed it, I think he probably would have killed him. The core.
Yeah, I think they could have forced it for sure. Jose also used his W just like to get onto Ezreal so that once Ezreal like jumped away, he wasn't in his W anymore for the move speed attack speed. I think they were just. I don't think they were really trying to like all in for a kill. Wait, Core did use both his thumbs though.
Yeah, he flashed after the headbutt.
Well,
no point in investing.
not the worst shit ever. Could have been better.
Back in time for your second clear, your respawn for those Krugs. And so he's going to go for the recall, floor reset up to the top side here. Both of them with the exact same reset and purchase.
Yes, sir. Just a little bit of
Inspired?
stats early on. With
Probably he could have played for double crab there, but he decided not to.
Inspired clearing out these Krugs. If he tries to make a move towards the top side, obviously you do have a little bit of vision up there.
I guess if he played for double crab though,
Quid in this mid lane matchup
it'd be hard to get
in the draft.
your second clear off cleanly.
Is a very powerful laner. She is a very powerful team fighter. There's a reason she has so much draft presence, draft priority so far this split. And Akali is the answer because the weakness to Orianna is the side laning. If that pressure is there, especially if Saint can get a kill or two early in some skirmishes, if Lion can force that, it can really create a frustrating and dangerous situation for Quid.
Yeah, when you get access to that Akali ultimate.
I think looking at it actually in game, I feel like I would rather have TL's comp, but like the way that the draft went kind of made sense from Lion. I don't think it's bad per se, but it does feel a little bit harder to win with this kind of thing.
Like a couple seconds ahead of the Xin. With just the basic clear speed.
If it looks awkward from Lion's side.
Bottom side, but no problem there for Jose anyway. Still
I was not expecting the Shen.
After his reset.
I will say that.
And so they split very evenly. Saint trying
both
to
tanks D-helm
on the trade as he approaches level 6.
Yep, and now that he's ticked that over, Quid is going to have to be very conscious of how much
I think Dorn's helm's just OP, dude. That shit gives you so many stats.
And you're going to have to constantly call the Shen
big tonky man.
Health. The Shen
so everyone's just by it.
So that you have to be cognizant.
I mean,
can this Shen really
I think you could. It's probably not literally best on everyone, but like I feel like you could make an argument that it's like at least fine on everyone. Like it's never bad.
Of course, Doklet does have his teleport still and available, as neither of them have gone back to base at all, but. They are trading fairly heavily on health, and Morgan is keeping the push with his Scion, so does have the extra little bit of
the 2 smite.
Still going to go down, start up this dragon with the first charge of smite used, so he can get access. And Jose, can they even walk in? I think with the Akali creeping around, Akali had mid priority, so gets to go into the brush there.
Yep, Saint is hanging around the area. Jose is going to approach.
He doesn't know.
Potentially,
or just figures he can't stop it because he doesn't have the upgraded smite.
for the Shuriken flip instantly to create some distance away from the traffic
definitely
cone.
have a word on it.
Pops the smoke and just walks it off. Back in the draft, we were kind of talking about how the Trundle prevents certain enemy champions from working out super well. He duels Xin very effectively early on. However, Akali, one of the best answers into a ball of stats like Trundle is to simply not engage.
I feel like Shen's a little
So
hard to
Akali
judge for
being
me
able to pop that
because
smoke, you just walk away from him.
it seems like he
It's
can
very
actually do
difficult to
damage
a
with
whole
that
lot for her with
build.
that Trundle. So
Titanic and Dusk and shit. Ooh.
now once again, he keeps the pressure under Quid, dashes
Wow,
in for perfect
close.
execution, forces the flash out of the Team Liquid mid laner. Saints got control in mid.
It's beautiful.
So it might actually make the
for
comp
Saint
better than
because
I
he's also
think,
doing a good job
if he does
tracking
good
enemy
damage.
jungle. You know, after they did
Yeah.
the master,
Just not
we
sure.
saw the jungle previously for Jose.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody's going to interrupt him, so he knows that he can go in for the
I
pressure
do
trade
feel
on
like
the
this
Orianna,
draft is
and every time
unironically
you use
like
your ultimate for the flash is a very good trade.
to me
Plus
it feels
you got
more
a
like
large
it's
health
playing the
bar,
long game. It's like
exchange there, so he gets to push the minion wave in too. It's just
this draft does
very,
more
very good stuff
harm
here,
to Team Liquid's
from
long-term
Saint on the Akali, and it
fearless
sets you up for
drafting
the next time that your ult
necessarily
comes up,
more
the
than it
perfect
like
execution will be
gives
ready.
them a
The
great draft
flash
this
will
game.
Not for the Orianna.
Which could actually
So
be their
you can
plan.
try and, collaborate with some of
Takeaways
these
in
plays.
Zhao,
Your
which is like
jungle,
one of
maybe your
Jose's
Shen,
go-tos.
maybe even your Alistar.
Take
Get
out
your
some
own
of the
timer up
normal
there.
pro ban champs,
Speaking
so
of
you can
timers,
just keep
we
banning
have
Lee
the
Sin.
swap timer here as Yon and Core JJ have made their way into the top
Yeah, it
lane
just feels
now,
like it would be
and you're
weird
gonna
if
see the
they
teleport from Morgan
were almost
taking his
planning on
position
sacking
down
a
here in the
game.
bottom side
I don't think. I
of
mean,
the
it's not
map.
sacking
With
for
the
sure.
first
It's
Drake
just
already
like
gone, the only objective that's going to be available to
they
fight
probably
for
think
here
they
for a
can
little
win,
while will
but
be the Void Grubs, and it's Team Liquid.
I feel like the main goal of you're giving Varus Orianna is like give him something OP and then pick what we think is a decent answer into it.
Jose Diodo, who is coming up
Yeah.
towards this topside river right now, passing through mid lane. Saint still no perfect execution cooldown ready just yet. Has about 1/4 of that left to go. Jose can start up the Void Grubs. Core and Yon have so much control over the top side. They can rotate right on down. This should be an easy pickup for Team Liquid.
Yeah, really nice swap from Team Liquid, and getting some time as we're seeing right now on screen. A cannon minion going into the dirt. Top side was able to get the early pressure, as you're saying, into the Void Grub, so good kind of movement there. Of course, Lion did get that earlier dragon that we had been talking about, so they already had that one.
Yo,
in
let's
the
get some
bag.
kills going on here.
But TL are doing quite nicely. and
What?
Morgan
No.
especially is farming up very well.
How about we
Soul
just
Furnace here
start pro
for the
games
Scion
with like
some
everyone
good
being
assist
level
numbers for
6 with
himself.
like an item or
And I
something?
always like seeing Team Liquid make these earlier macro movements across
How about
the
that?
map,
How does that
deciding
sound?
how they're going to assign roles, assign positions all over the Rift. You remember back when Team Liquid
Maybe not so
was
good.
the team to beat in the LCS, when they were
Okay.
always the top dogs. The last time they won a championship, spring 2024.
The games would still
It's
stall.
so hard to
Swap
just
meta, and
agree
Team
with
Liquid
everything I
was one of
say.
the best lane swap teams that there was.
that
They were
so hard?
effective at it. They were so much better. Their
Yes.
understanding of the macro game was so good, and it felt like it really hit them the hardest when everybody just decided, no more lane swaps. It's dead. It's gone. We're getting rid of it. It was a gut punch to Team Liquid. So
We just need the supports to create some action and then
TL I
die.
like to see.
Yeah, and it's a pivotal point because Core JJ
That's how the
is
blood
still on this
begins.
team. Yeah,
Okay.
Team Liquid did rebuild
Supports,
a lot of
you
pieces,
heard the
whole
man.
top side,
Let's get to it.
but Core JJ and Yon
Just get in
still,
there.
on the squad. And Core JJ
Yep,
is a
sports, let's
very
go ahead and
pivotal part
start running it down
of
here.
A lot of that macro that does go on for this team. A lot of the shot calling. He is a leader. He is a
Mr. Cannon,
huge
GG.
veteran of the league, of course, which is in stark comparison to Isles in this series, in this matchup. And although Isles has really done a very good job and overperformed a lot of people's expectations this year, the difference in experience and accolades is very clear between these two supports. Core being such a veteran, but it's been a really nice surprise and story for Lion that Isles has had a lot of success since.
Oh!
Playoffs. Here we go though with another swap to the top side.
Oh
Yeah, there's a
shit!
change to
Flash
corrupt.
still got hit by the Verisalt.
Yeah.
Damage is extreme. The first blood goes up to Core JJ.
That was a long
As Isles
Verisalt,
teleports
I
up,
will
wants
say.
to see if there's anything to grab, but Jose Diodo has also arrived to the scene,
So
Lion won't get
OP.
anything back, and Team Liquid strike first.
Really nice, another swap for them, and it is successful. It is Core JJ, the veteran, that actually does get the last hit, last little bit of damage. So, you know, yeah, he gets the lion's share of the gold, which isn't ideal, but at
The
least you got
lion's
gold.
share? Wait a minute.
They killed a guy for flying. I like
He's is not
MasterCard
Lion.
item power spike right there. The Sunfire Aegis completed from Morgan. This is not a commonly seen item. I feel like Sunfire has greatly fallen out of popularity over the last couple of years. But that's going to be the option here for the extra wave control.
Ass?
Push Dokla on the Shen.
Kinda, yeah.
But since Team Liquid made the play up there,
Been hearing how dog shit that thing is for a bit.
That means that
It's
Inspired
not great.
sees the opportunity to go after Drake number 2.
I wish it was better. I miss that fucking Sunfire where like it did the explosion when you CC'd something. That shit was sick.
Yeah, I think you said that 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
I fucking miss it.
But also it's showing
Every goddamn day.
I remember it.
Very good. And that Sunfire cave
Mythic items
does
ruined
scale
everything.
With your HP, which Sign, of course, gets a bunch of
Actually,
bonus
you know what?
HP when,
Scratch that. Bring back
HP
Prowler Claw
does
for
farm
Rek'Sai.
really well like this, and the Soul Furnace
Yep.
does do a lot of
I'll
work.
take it.
We're getting another one
Prowler's
of these
Claw
where you
Varus.
see CoreJJ linking up with Jose, very well coordinated by
Oh my
TL,
God.
getting that deep
Prowler
vision in
Claw
this side of the
Varus.
map. Quid
Whoa.
attacking it.
Yep, it's both ninjas
I mean,
going after him at
wow.
the same time. Dokla arrives, Quid gets away, a beautiful
All right.
flash.
There's very little damage
and
coming through.
Dokla and Saint are not
It
going
is
to
a
get
full
it
tank
done.
Orianna.
Quid Shockwave slows him down. He gets out. Yes, it
Does he have
costs
Aegis?
him that summoner spell, but that stands
Something
United
called.
off the table now.
He's Catalyst.
And Core JJ are going to use the opportunity to continue mining money off of these top lane plates.
You said it. Great timing there from Quid. Right as the Shen arrives, you know Shen is going to go for that taunt immediately upon arrival. So he flashes it, creates the distance.
What a
survives
cheesy
again.
bitch.
And although they keep burning Quid's flash,
Oh,
they
here's
haven't
the
been able to
Varus.
take him down. But here's another look. Berserker under
Eating
fire,
poke
getting
bullshit.
poked a lot at this top
Lose your turret.
And Team Liquid, they want that first turret bonus in addition to the first blood bonus. So
This
all
is why
gold
he's
focus
permaban.
going
80
for
carries in this
TL.
situation go,
Yes,
this
while
shit
Lion
is
have
so
been able to
dumb.
stack their 2 dragons, Team Liquid have had
They say,
really
"I'm so
good
bored.
calls,
He's just
really
poking
good
me."
swaps and plays
Yeah,
that
legit
get
though.
themselves well positioned in this
I can't
game.
do
They
anything.
have got a lot of money right now. Core JJ up 1,000.
He ain't wrong.
Morgan up 1,000. Yawn up 500. The only gold advantage for the Lion side
Did
is
Berserker
Inspired.
buy an
Remember,
extra
we were
longsword
looking at what the
instead of
Lounge was
boots?
talking about at the start of the day, comparing these
Did
two
he have it
junglers.
already?
Inspired is
I don't know.
someone who's going to be maximizing his path. He's going to have a lot of gold just because
feel like that
he's
would be
so
a bit of a
efficient
strange
with his
decision.
clears, but he is
Like
going
he
to
had
have
no
to be
inventory
involved and try
slots
to
or
make something
something.
happen
Or maybe
here
the
because
pot
Cody,
filled it.
2,500 gold, 13 minutes into the game.
Like he didn't have
is a
room for the
pretty
fucking
Oh.
adaptive pot.
Yeah, and we'll
Yeah.
see how they utilize that when they move them around because they've got
But
plenty of poke damage, really good at siege.
couldn't he just buy boots anyway with his boot slot?
With that gold, you're getting your key item completions in.
I actually don't know.
How does that work if you have this inventory? Can you buy boots?
Yeah, I'm legit not sure. I don't think I've ran into that.
Usually a really good answer though, and that's why they've drafted it with the headbutt. If you can try and
I feel like you
mark that
could, right?
Nico, find Core JJ, who is usually very sneaky and hard to keep track of.
Has
But if
Inspired
Isles
not
can
hit a
track
champion
him,
yet?
then
You don't
Alistar's
really want to
usually a
fight
very good
his
answer.
Xinjiao much
This,
before your
the
Titanic
bouncer
blasting
of
one
Summoner's
spike.
Rift. Try and keep that Nico engage away.
Wait a
Just
sec.
toss him right back out of the club. Inspired, also important to note
That's
here,
not the
because
build.
For so long, the guaranteed Xinjiao build was just like, you
No,
know,
this is
some
actually his
Sky
most
standard
common
AD
build
bruiser
nowadays.
stuff. This is the
I don't
more
know.
new age
Maybe it is the
Titanic
best.
Hydra into the Dusk and Dawn.
I tried
This
it and
thing
it's
does
like
surprising amounts of damage.
Titanic
It
does
really
feel
catch
nice
you
on
off guard if you're
Xinjiao.
not
I do
ready
think it's
for
a
it.
little bit
So
weird to
now
go
Hosieotto gonna look for Saint.
that into
Quid
Dusk
could
and
be the
Dawn,
target
but
as Core JJ with the Mount
oh,
Blossom just wants to contain the
He dead to the
economy.
dot.
oh, wait a minute!
And
Ah,
Jose's ready for the
oh, he's
follow.
gone.
Anyway.
Continuing to try to run, but
What's
the
your game time?
subjugate
You
is
probably don't
already
have.
even past the kill off
50.
the Yawn.
1.
Team
Oh, yeah, you're like
Liquid
3 seconds
couldn't
out.
be
Can pause.
happier with that.
And look at that timer on the Shen. Stand
Beats
United
are
too.
counting.
I'm at
Still
3,
down from the
4,
offensive play they
5,
tried to go for.
6,
Team Liquid,
7,
I feel like they
8,
are crispy
9.
clean this game so far. 3,000 now, the gold lead for them. They're keeping track of these timers on the windows that they need to go aggressive. They go
Excellent.
aggressive. They've been avoiding so far a lot of the Lion offensive plays,
Excellent,
and
my
because
good
of it,
sir.
TL have accrued a very nice mid-game gold lead here, which sets you up to put a stop to the Dragon stacking before it really becomes a problem.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking at. That 1 minute and 5 second timer up there in the top left right now. You let Lion get one more of these, then you kind of have a problem. Then you have to deal with every
I feel like,
single
though,
possible dragon for
if
the
you
rest of the
already
game
have the
being
Titanic
sold. But I feel like
and you're
right
going
now,
Dusk
if
and
you
Dawn
show up to
second,
that bottom side
I would
river
rather
all
get the
five from
CDR
Team
shit, like the
Liquid,
Sheen and the
you say,
Kindle
"All
Gem
right, you
before the
gotta fight us
blasting
for
wand.
this," Lion probably doesn't want anything to do with that.
Definitely would be
because, dude, this champion really fucking likes
go ahead and get
haste.
the objective that's available already. Pick up the Rift Herald before the dragon spawns. Still got 40 seconds to work with there to get down to the other side.
Because it's once you get, I don't know, 30 or so haste,
for Lion. They're just trying to deal with the
you
sideways,
kind of don't have much downtime between your
Window
abilities.
to go for this objective.
Just kind of loops, yeah.
Yeah, but when you have no haste, there's a period where you just genuinely have no spells. You don't even have your E attack speed going, and you're just
one minion wave
the most
going
useless.
to drop to the turret, as well as some turret plates to Akali. But we'll see if this Akali can find effect in the team fights later on, can really put that pressure back onto Quid, back onto Yon, who are going to have their flashes, because Quid's timer on his flash is coming right back up right now. So, again, really good timer.
I kind of like Nashor's in Zhao, not going to lie. Okay, probably not in Pro, but like, I think if you want to go Dusk and Dawn, I would rather just go Nashor's Dusk and Dawn, because you actually do pretty good damage with that, and then you also have a lot of haste. Shit ton.
I think that they're going to look for the wraparound. Lion looking to engage.
Yep. No smite on Alistair.
But now inspires the first target here from Morgan. Dokla waiting, seeing if there's an
I
opportunity.
mean, this is just so awkward.
Oh, hold up. They killed Jose.
Okay, maybe not as awkward. I don't think they can keep going, though. They kind of use everything.
Lion still walking away.
Actually, just recognized the fact that they have Ezreal into Sion.
Oh wait, we do have drops. Yo, guys, get your drops.
Oh shit!
Tell your family, tell your friends.
Definitely not work for them as TL continue to push, but here we go. Now the flame.
I don't know what they are, but I know there are drops.
Make that punish. Here comes Saint yet again. Throws the 5-point strike into Quid. Yon and Core JJ continue to try to disengage.
Oh, that's a fantastic TP. He did 5 damage and instantly died. Okay.
Nice try.
Quid is able to hit him with the shockwave into the
impressive.
Team Liquid, although they do drop a single player there, Jose, after going down at the Dragon, they still keep their eyes on the objective. So here it is. Alistar goes straight in, and Saint wrapping around. As you can see,
wait, I don't think it's the command, is it? The drops? I think you just get drops from watching.
No, you have to type exclamation drops to obtain drops.
I put that in the title because I thought that's what people did, and now everyone's typing it and nothing's happening.
Still walk it out. Morgan is very healthy, very tanky from how well he has done early in the lane.
Is that actually what you thought was happening, or what?
What?
They're able to get it. Look, you tag the Akali. You see the shadow, the damage of the tag there. Gets the little.
I mean,
so you know
obviously I'm trolling.
Nice, good job.
Obviously I'm not so dumb.
All the AoE damage, very effective.
What the hell is that? Is that Jinxie's face?
So they get the damage from Core JJ. They get the damage from Quid.
I think it was huge.
And then Yon lands the snipe as well for himself. And so even though, they do drop one person, do the assassination with the double ninja, they still are able to keep their eyes on the prize and keep the gold lead around that 3,000 mark.
And speaking of the prize, remember that Quid was the prize player of the offseason, right? When you were looking at everybody going into 2026, everybody was looking for Quid. There were so many different rumors back and forth. He ends up going over to Team Liquid. He had such a good performance on 100 Thieves, but then for a while, it wasn't.
It's kind of crazy how TSM and CLG both just kind of like fucking evaporated.
Since we've gotten to the playoffs especially, he's been doing such a good
OG
job.
League teams.
He's been such a big performer for the Team Liquid side. And having the synergy like that, just to have the communication and trust in each other, okay, I'm going to shockwave him as long as you hit him, that just means that Saint teleported in only to lose his own life. And now 3 seconds on the clock until the Baron spawns.
I feel like CLG's made less sense to me than TSM's.
Crazy early Barons unless they can get a pick first.
TSM's was like, they got kind of baited by the FTX thing.
Remember,
yeah.
Team Liquid has already secured all 3
CLG's was just like, I don't know, they just like sold.
And they're kind of creeping around.
Yeah, for some reason.
Both teams
just weren't making money or some shit.
Allocate. They're teleporting down to bottom, so they're going to double solo lane.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they were
bottom
always
attack right
tied with
here.
like
They're gonna
Madison
try and
Square
take down
Garden
this
shit.
Shen.
I don't know.
Exactly. You go after the Shen because he can't protect himself. Decimating smash knocks him up in the air.
Oh, he dead.
Squid should have more than enough damage to take this guy
Leave
out.
Dokla
tries to go for the
alone.
top, but it ain't gonna work. Dokla falls. Squid gets the kill.
And then Morgan's going to have teleport as
Juke
well as
the
Jan
Dawn.
has teleport here, remember, on the Varus. So they still have the ability to go for the defensive play. On
I will say, I feel like the
cost is still
energy
gonna be the outer tower, but those outer
timeline in the
towers,
LCS was
fairly
so weird.
fragile this late into the
Like they
game.
come
Yeah.
in,
Hold on to
buy
Morgan's
CLG's
teleport
spot,
and
which is like
Jan's teleport,
one of the
just
most established
investing,
brands,
the Orianna
and then they
there to grab
rebrand
the
it,
kill. All the
and
meanwhile,
they
also
win
get
a
the push
split,
in
and then
mid,
you just
so two
insta
lanes
sell.
get pushed out here for TL. Another
It's like,
very
wait,
good call
what?
from them. Good play for them.
Yeah.
They dropped
What was
the top tower.
what was the goal
But
here?
getting turret play on bottom afterwards.
Why
here
did we
for
do that?
Quid, also quite nice. And
Just
Giannis
wanted a little test in
quite
there.
rich.
They're like, you know
Entire
what, this
bottom
shit
lane here
sucks.
for Team Liquid.
Just a fucking
With some
like
very, very healthy lead for
quick
themselves.
little
Yeah, 2-0-1 on that Varus.
Flip.
We talk about how dangerous it can be when you're playing one of these
Yep.
immobile AD carries up against an Akali with a Shen on top, with a Xin Zhao as the enemy jungler. But Jan's done a great job of positioning aggressively enough to have very high farm, to have
Maybe
this
he was smart
super
for them, I don't know.
accelerated economy, but never actually putting himself in danger.
I
of getting
mean,
picked
I
off.
feel like the whole
We'll see
point of
how effective
franchising is
poke
to be a
damage
like
can be,
partnership with the
in
teams in
this
the league,
game,
though,
in
and like that
this,
shit's not good for the league.
entire series, actually. Teleports right back out, so they're getting here very quickly. Dragon is only 13 seconds away.
I mean,
so
I
double
Someone
think
damage.
the
just
actual point of
buys and
franchising
sells
is
really
fresh
quick, to, like fucking
purchases,
rebrands the team, like
for both
fans
Jan
sitting there like,
and
what the fuck
Morgan
just happened? You
here.
just get
Morgan
whiplash.
with the Jack show
I
done for
think the
Sion,
real
so
point of
Morgan gonna be
franchising
a
is just
very
giving
tanky
the
boy, and
teams
they've
that
got
are
vision control.
competitive more
Spire takes a little
exposure.
bit of damage. Nothing
Like,
crazy,
regardless
though.
of you
Morgan
winning or
going
losing.
forward through the enemy blue buff jungle, just trying to create a little bit of extra
That's my
space.
understanding.
JJ does not land tangle barbs onto Isles.
Like, you
Additional
guarantee they
poke
play
the
a
rest of
certain
the
number of
squad does.
matches,
The Alistar already down
and you
to
can't
half.
get like
Okay,
relegated.
So remember, they use both teleports. So
I don't know
who's
all
gonna
the
go
details.
over to
I know
catch
there's
that top
some
wave? 'Cause
degree
top
of
is
like
getting
profit
split
sharing
pushed up
between
to the
like
tower.
teams
Shen,
and
Dokla over there already at the tower, and it's going to be
like
Quid that
Riot
they
or
do
whatever.
decide to send over. So
Yeah.
Dokla out a little bit, but Team Liquid still. They're
It's
able
definitely
go
meant
off
to be
and out.
mutually beneficial.
There's some danger for Isles, who immediately has to pop Unbreakable Will just to save himself.
For sure.
Saint looking again for that flank angle, but there's nothing to flank. The fight's already over. Isles can no
It was like
longer
easier to
participate,
sell to like
and that
sponsors,
wins Team
or I
Liquid.
mean,
Yeah,
in theory.
yeah. I mean, that's part of
Supposed
it
to be.
too.
They can continue establishing vision, controlling this area.
Makes
even
it
though
easier
they
to get
didn't
longer
kill.
term deals if
Okay, Team Liquid.
you know you'll be
Dragon
around.
number 2 acquired for themselves. Looking pretty good. Can Lion get a real assassination off on either Quid or Jan? You know, last time around, getting it onto the jungler inside the Dragon Pit is one thing. But
Yo,
for a
wait,
team
Shen and
fight,
Xin Zhao
I
are
mean,
doing the
Quid is
same
already
build.
approaching level 16 very quickly. He just ticked his Rod of
Hold up.
Ages over, so he's 15. And look at the experience bar.
Where's
almost
Doran's
16
helm?
For the Orianna
He
level
could actually
up,
buy it.
for
I tried
level
that shit on
3
Xin one time.
Shockwave. And so if you can't burn the flashes here of the Orianna,
Finished my
of
jungle
the
item,
Varus,
bought a
then
Doran's
your
helm.
Akali flanks,
Didn't feel very
even with
useful, to
your
be honest.
Shen
I don't think it's
standing
good.
on them, might be hard to pull off. Team Liquid.
I think it's
once they
like
have flashes available for
it's
their
somewhat
carries,
worth it
they're
right
not
when you
so
get it,
very,
but the
very
problem is
strong,
that
especially in front to back
the
with
resale
their
value on a Doran's
Thunder
item
Sign
is
being
complete shit,
such
and
an
it's just
incredible
clogging up
front
your
line. Let's see
inventory,
here,
so you
though.
can't
Jose's
actually
going
hold
for a little bit
components.
of a wraparound. Inspired's
True.
looking at him. They still have the control wards here.
Yeah,
Plenty of
buying it
vision.
late would be
I
awkward.
think it's-
for sure.
Lion are working around.
I think
but
it's
they
not good
haven't been able
overall.
to create quite much for themselves.
I don't think Lion have created much of anything at all this game.
Yeah, I
They
don't,
managed
dude.
to
The
grab
4-5
those
for
first
Liquid,
couple
I feel like
trades,
kind of
sure,
fucks
but
Lion
those
hard.
both came at the cost of Team Liquid being able to get
Kali
other
has to
things
sidelane
with
into
their map
Sion.
rotations.
Never gonna do
Lion
anything
now
there.
gonna make a move to
Then
start
Nico,
up this
just
Baron.
insane
Xin Zhao
CC
does a
for
lot of
the
healing.
dive
With
and
the Dusk
fights.
and Dawn build, Baron pretty much doesn't matter for him. So if Team Liquid is not aware that this might be
I'd hope
happening,
Akali doesn't have to
forward over the wall,
side
he's
into
gonna see
Sion.
Inspired. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Inspired
That is
just
quite a dog
solos
shit
this down
matchup.
Slowly over time. Berserker over the wall, of course, could have contributed
Yeah,
with the
this looks
mystic
rough,
shots.
dude. They're just
Morgan is going
down
to
in
continue
levels.
forcing Berserker away. I like the attempt
Don't
there
have a
from
clear way
Lion
to
because
engage.
if
Don't
Team
win
Liquid
front to
was not
back.
aware, that could have turned into something pretty sketchy, pretty quick. But TL sniffs
What's
it
the
out.
play?
Saint still in the enemy jungle prowling around, but doesn't look like he'll find anything here just yet. But no, what I was saying is it
There was some
felt
crazy
like Team
comebacks
Liquid
in
have been
the
ones making the
T1
plays,
Gen G
making the
last
calls,
night.
deciding what's going to
Well,
happen
you
and
saw it,
where,
but-
and Lion haven't been able to find any counter punches of their own.
Certainly has been the case. See if that continues that way. Next Dragon is 2.5 minutes away. Lion have some time.
Maybe it's possible.
And wait, look for some of these plays. Scryer's Bloom does
Maybe they've got it in him.
there. Saint still
Can
trying to
he
hide,
even
but,
kill Orianna?
The
Ori looks
Orianna
way
ball
too
to check
tanky.
for vision, and now you've got Core JJ up there too. So Looks like
They don't have any
Liquid it under
EMR.
control. Jose, though, not showing
Maybe
Yeah, but he's got like 4,000 health and a fucking Seraphs.
They know that with the Baron available.
4,000 health.
But
One
have to be
health
very
item,
quick. They've got
Roa.
teleports ready, though, so they could go for a little something here. With a Trundle, of course.
Yeah, it's about
The
4K.
ultimate you can always use to
Ooh,
actually go
chomp.
after tanks, but they're going to just give him a little.
I think it's
love
16,
tap
or he
as
can
well
die.
as deals with the
Like,
wave.
Akali
Go smack and
16.
chop.
Yep, just takes a bite out of him, has to walk back away.
Straight solo.
Miles goes in there for the headbutt.
She had to be, like,
That
really far
forces
out,
the
though.
Flash at a core JJ. Pretty big deal, actually, considering Nico Flash can be so powerful in a team fight. Jan also losing over half his HP there, trading back and forth with Berserker, both 80 carry ults. Now
Juke.
also off the table, as Inspired and Isles are still hanging around, seeing if there's something they can find here. Isles is spotted on the ward. They're in the brush. Saint off to the left, too.
Okay, core JJ with no flash on Nico is going to be really, really helpful for Lion. That is.
Yeah, when I was trying this
big,
Ninja
big
build in
part
solo queue, it
for
was like
the
I felt kind
surprising
of strong
gauge that comes
at
from
this
Team
item
Liquid,
break
and
point,
Lion at
but
least are keeping up their split pushing. Doko
it
gets the
doesn't
tower
feel
on
like
the bottom
there's
side
many
too.
good options here that
So
make
they
you
are
keep getting
able to get
stronger
the
at like
cross-map
a
play.
good
They
rate.
cut the Team Liquid gold back down to
Some
2,000.
people do
Lion remaining very calm here.
Rift Maker,
Continuing to play their
go like
split
Death
push,
Scans,
continuing to play the other
GA.
side of the map, and you saw Berserker go a
What about just
little
copying
bit aggressive
Shin?
there. You know, step one is basically get your spell shield off of Jan. You know,
What does Shen
break
go here?
that,
Like
and then
Visage,
there's a
fucking
step number
Jack
two,
Show?
you try and get his flash.
I had no idea.
but
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean
They're unable
Since
to
Zhao just doesn't
really get
have-
much more after that.
he doesn't have like
so
percent damage or
looks like
anything in
we
his
are
kit.
gonna
Like
have
his
the
damage just
Dragon
falls
number
off.
3 set up here. Whichever team gets it will be the third one, and Isles already into a pretty deep flank here with the control ward as well as his own vision by Tribush. Has some confidence that this is unknown to Team Liquid, but it's not going to be unknown for too long. Let's see, taking away the blast cone at the very least.
He's a red pot.
It will be.
He's
They
in.
haven't gone and spotted out that Alistar
Ready to
here
go.
just
Huh.
yet. So Isles
Wow.
will pass back towards that tri-brush.
It's
Staying on the
kinda
backside of the dragon pit. You can see a teleport
crazy looking.
coming in now as Team Liquid
Zen
wants
has
to
a
have
red pot,
everybody
Trundle has
ready
an anal
to
bead.
participate in this
Here we go.
battle. Here we go. Dragon started up. It'll
Very
be number 3
comparable.
for whoever secures it. Morgan arrives here with the extra big shield from the TP. He's just going to lead the charge into the pit. Inspire jumps over the wall. Core JJ could be in danger. No, he gets himself back away. There's the pop blossom, but it only
One man
finds
Nico
Isles,
ult.
who wants to go
Oh,
forward.
wait a minute.
Saint in the
Actually
back
kinda
line.
nasty
Jan
flank.
in trouble with the shot.
Oh, goodbye, Jan.
Yeah.
Gets the assassination. Shut down. Credit for
Um,
the Akali, but the kill
That's a
goes
lot of
back
Perhaps
CC.
the
away.
wheels fell off a
Team
little
Liquid
bit.
is
Oh,
only
wait a minute.
on
They're
the
onto
bottom
Quid?
laner. Lions finding their
Can they
fight.
keep getting up? Oh, they get him. Wait, Berserker's in that shit too.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
he's flanked.
okay. Okay, Lion.
Did they just ignore Sion? He's full HP.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have any other option. Damn. Okay,
They
that
get
was
the
sick.
assassination and they take down both Team Liquid carries here. Lion diving under the tower to finish the job, and they will be able to
That
get the
was
third
literally
dragon
their
for
whole game
themselves,
plan.
setting up
Just
Soul Point.
Giga dive, immobile
Beautifully
carries.
done from Lion.
Nico has no flash.
So they don't know where I am.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
Varus
go
died
Nico.
really
Maybe go
quick.
Nico.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nico no flash, guys. Yeah, Nico no flash. Really far there, but
Uh,
I'm coming.
Take it
Yeah,
slow, take it slow. Okay, we are going, we are going.
Varus.
Varus
I
flash.
can
Igor
kill
no.
Varus. I can kill Varus.
Go Nico after, I will block this.
Sorry, over the wall.
Okay. I die, but
Go
Press
from,
me.
oh, we are going.
Oriana.
Has flash, I
Splash,
think.
splash. I'm coming, guys. Okay.
I'm dead now.
I like how clean their comms are in fights. It's actually like very quiet.
Can you drop? Can you
He
drop?
has flash, he has flash. Sam.
Dragon or Nash?
Dragon.
Break, I think.
Frustration
I don't know
on
about
the
quiet,
face
but
of Spawn
compared
in the
to
Team
some
Liquid
comms we've heard,
coaching
yeah.
room,
I mean,
where
there
you
was
saw
genuine
Lions
periods
said,
of
"All right,
silence
it's
in those
time
fights.
to go."
Not just people
Everybody
fucking
full
screaming random
sent it.
shit.
It's those
Yeah,
two
yeah.
Dusk Dawn bruisers that I'm talking about, topping the damage charts. And when they
Definitely fine.
dive in on top of Jan's Varus, Saint uses the execution to dive through
Communicate
him.
about
The chains of
sums.
corruption completely miss, and after that, Varus has no way out.
Yeah, Lion are able to get very easy access to the backline, to the Varus and the Oriana here. Nice moves from them. But first, they started by attacking the Nico.
Bro, I want to see
Core JJ,
Castle
as
lift
we
the
mentioned,
trophy
when
if
he had
Lion
no
wins.
flash
That'll be
here,
fucking
and they are
peak.
targeting and marking,
13
that
loss streak or
big
whatever the
AoE
fuck he's
ultimate,
on
and they
into
force it
fucking
out with
trophy
just the
lift.
Alistar inside of it. It is a huge
They should
win
interview him after the
for
game.
Lion's side.
He'll be
So,
like, this
you
means
know,
so
good
much
comms
to
and-
me.
and good targeting from them, as we said. You got to mark that Nico, goes right after him, and then it opens up. So
I don't understand what the fuck they were trying to do.
Castle. And then chaining it into the Orianna.
Just praying that he was a secret weapon.
Momentum in the team fight there. They're diving under the tower.
Yeah, I don't know.
To finish
I mean,
the job,
actual god mode.
Sounds like it came from the owner more than anyone on the team.
A little bit more dangerous here for TL, or a lot more dangerous, because neither carry,
like
in addition to dying, they also both don't have flashes now. So have to be very, very careful when they're even farming waves.
So I think oh boy, hold on. We don't have time to think. Quid is getting dove yet again.
Oh.
Defensive shot.
Wow.
This time.
He done died quick.
Wants to get one back, but there's no way Lion have found the pick on the enemy
Holy
Orianna.
shit.
And now with that critical carry
Drew
down,
5,000
Baron is up,
HP.
and Lion control the top side river.
Yeah, you have to be so careful. You have
yeah,
no
that's
flash.
not actually her helpful.
Farming side wave. Can't even walk through your own
Akali's not even like a full damage build or anything.
They took over the vision,
no Ignite, no Sorks, building his Zonias, 2.5
contesting.
Going in, the Baron already down to about
They're
1/3
walking up.
HP. Saint still on the left flank of the fight. Morgan going to soak a lot of damage here on the front line as the Baron partially resets.
Jumping the flash.
Staying as a 4-man unit.
You could easily get stuffed.
Yeah. They're probably trying to wait on Akali ult to be back up. Oh wait, inspired? PSGA.
Keeping himself protected right now.
Holy shit ton.
Position is kind of dog shit, bro.
For who? Oh, and Yon's gone.
Finding the kill on Yon. Morgan has to flash over the wall just to stay alive.
He legit did nothing.
Is still in the fight. Lion is still on the Baron, and they get the objective.
So the whole game is just Saint fucking killing all the carries?
Has made his way back onto the rift, and Team Liquid looks for more of a punish. You're going to see the recall here from Saint. He doesn't have his teleport to rejoin the fight as the rest of the team.
Oh wait, they're just like randomly dying on the way out? Hold up.
Yeah.
Berserker? Oh, she got Nico Flash. That's pretty good.
You get clean here.
The shockwave damage still catches him even through the arcane shift. Now inspired, trying to come and help AD carry.
Oh no. He autoed a pink ward.
That shit was close as fuck.
Lion. Holy moly, man, what a sequence.
Yeah, Team Liquid, they want to chase him down because they want to eliminate as many of the Baron buffs as they possibly could. They get 3 of them off the Rift, but critically, Saint keeps his. This Akali is insane. The split pushing threat. Look at this Saint flank around the backside. He's looking for the Varus again.
Oh, he's got second sight Akali.
Last time, he knows he doesn't have flash this time, so he went for the flash engage.
Dude, that rune actually feels really good now
after
after the buffs they've done. It used to be at like a fucking 6-minute cooldown.
Saint on the wraparound. This Akali is
now
destroying Team Liquid.
It's 4.
The Baron, they were able to use it to draw Team Liquid in, focus them, and then they get the assassination.
You know, Kali is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Do that.
Every AD carry ever.
Kali's a pain in the ass. Facts, bro.
Had flash, and Kali just doesn't care. Here we go, though.
Yeah, inspired could be caught. Joseoto keeping him locked up. Chains of corruption.
I feel like he could get a GA this game though. Like Akali's one of those champs that doesn't have unlimited damage.
Or he's just dead? No, she's alive.
Who's in the GA? Inspired?
This is really bad, I think. Oh, never mind. Yeah,
oh,
never mind.
And it's the Saint show. Yo, Penta? Yo, they literally could have given him a Penta.
Yeah, it's close.
Traded away for nothing.
Bro.
As Team Liquid cannot keep up any longer. Morgan,
what the fuck is Akali, by the way?
The reward is a Lion Ocean Soul.
Team Liquid
how does she do this much damage?
Early stages of
really
the
weird
game
ambience noise.
Lion just out team fight them at every turn now.
It's like a wind
the
tunnel.
Assassins doing their work. Good flanks and good kills, as you say. Not only is it a soul, but they're also going to take over a bunch of tower money. Here's another look. Inspired still has his Guardian Angel, so they're happy to kind of play the fight slow. Look at the mini-map. Akali is walking over. So they're buying time. They have the Shen ultimate now.
Somebody's got to mark Akali, dude.
Arrives, Isles went for the headbutt combination. Cordier buys a little bit of time.
I feel like Trundle should probably just search for Akali the whole time before the fight. You can have Sion hold down the front.
You see Saint into the back line. It's just
Trundle can actually
ridiculous. It's actually insane.
fight her. I don't think you'd kill her. Fuck, she might just kill you, but
now has a death cap on the Akali, and he was
keep her away from your carries to some extent
before he had the death cap.
And for those of you guys that missed the end of day press
at this point they can really do anything.
One of the questions
he has a fucking full ass death cap now.
How do you evaluate
would have had to have happened before.
Win conditions? And he thinks
for a second, he
says farm and farm
yeah,
and farm
she's gonna kill anyone.
And that's what Lion
Actualizer
did this
Ori.
game. I remember back at the 23, 24-minute mark, I was saying I feel like Lion haven't done anything so far this game because they hadn't. They were still in the farm phase.
Actually, though, look how many picks are going to be gone that TL want after this game. There's the Ori, Varus, Akali, Xin Zhao are 2 TL picks. Even Shen, Morgan's been playing that shit.
And now, Lion stand poised with a 7,000 gold lead, with an Ocean Soul,
with a
gold graph that drops
in theory,
straight from the
you actually need a
blue
high-ass
mountains of
IQ to
Team
draft in
Liquid
Fearless, I'm pretty sure.
blood, and it's the Akali causing all of that violence.
And it's not like that Akali is the only threat.
I mean, I think a lot of that
okay, here we go.
is
now
probably an overcook.
Yep,
Not necessarily this game.
Wait.
Shockwave pulls him back, subjugate there, but no, again, Dokless
That was kind of cool.
United
He
are
R1'd
keeping
into the
his
Orianna
team
ult to get him to like go the
anytime
direction
they're
he wanted
under
to go.
And you have to protect that Akali because he's worth 1,000 gold. He's a fully stacked bounty on him. So TL trying to attack him, and they do get the Stand United out for themselves. But you know that is kind of a drop in the bucket at this stage in the game.
All right, Team Liquid. They were in control for so long, but now it feels almost impossible to navigate these fights to be able to keep your Varus and your Orianna safe against this Akali. Look at the itemization.
Doesn't Zhao just goes GA, Death Stance, 3rd, 4th? I mean,
arm guard. There is no
makes
Zhonya's
sense.
Hourglass on these carries. There's nothing.
I don't know how threatening he really is.
From Saint.
And Saint is literally full
I'm just gonna watch
build.
him next
He
fight.
could just upgrade that ring into a Medjai Soul Stealer.
Get the book
right now.
I feel like it's hard to do anything as his champion in team
definitely
fights.
everyone would respect him.
We'll see if Inspired can
let's
do
see, as they move in, they have easy ways of split pushing.
anything.
Shen, of course, does not have Stand United, but still has teleport, so no problem for him. And then Saint, of course, you know, he's so far ahead. He's got the intimidation factor, and Akali could pretty much kill anybody, so you got to give respect to that side lane too. Meanwhile, Team Liquid trying to clean their jungle of wards, clean it of some vision. At this stage, they're kind of hoping for the miracle comeback team fight. In order to do that, your step 1 is get your vision so that you can try and hopefully get some sort of play where you have numbers advantage or catch somebody by surprise within rotation. But Lion have been really locked in here, and it's hard to catch
Lord Dom
them out
Ezreal,
because
true.
Dokless Stand United's coming back up. Berserker is on Ezreal, very mobile, and right now, Isles doing his work to try and keep that vision line up for Lion and keep the extra information available to them. So
Yon has
easily
an Executioner's Calling.
Line of pressure and wait for the Baron to arrive. All that's
So
left
Kim
now,
Punk.
they can start it up once again. If Team
Oh,
Liquid
yeah,
come
Ocean
through
Soul.
the jungle, they do have an easy turn here from Lion off of the Baron and right back onto him. You basically
Kempunk
you thought he
Chainsword
took no
is
damage before.
not a good
Flowers,
item.
well, he's got an Ocean Soul.
He's got an Ocean Soul and a Death Stance. He's not taking any
gonna
meaningful
fight.
damage ever at all. Inspired and Berserker starting up the objective. Saint
Or
hanging
maybe
off
not
to the
going to,
side.
but they
Again,
want to.
You've got to track the Akali. Core JJ trying to
Oh,
do just that, but instead
wait a minute.
he may die. Pop
Does he have
Blossom
flash?
at least forces the stasis out of Saint. Now protected by the Stand
Yeah.
United as they try to burst him down.
Kinda
but
dying,
Saint
though.
is still
He doesn't
alive.
even
Dokal
need it.
arrives for the two-man
Dude,
taunt.
actually, he
As
did
Jose
not get on the
Gilroy
back
Morgan
line.
has to
This
try to get
could
back
be
even
bad.
further.
I mean, he
Berserker's
still has
firing
everything,
mystic
though.
shots.
Saint didn't even
looking for
ult.
his re-entry into the fight.
All used was
Ocean
Zonya.
Soul
1
heals him back
HP.
up. Morgan,
I guess
Yeah,
he
he
can
can
slowly
in the
heal.
front line, very difficult to hurt the Scion.
Yeah, he's just
But
gotta
again,
hit
it's Lion
something.
Not under any real pressure. The Ocean Soul
Huh.
will make sure that unless Team Liquid can find a kill, they won't
go
find
for the
anything
wave.
at all.
Yeah, Lion are very happy if you trade some cooldowns here and make the fight long. They're just able to get
They can
lots
procs
of
off
value out of
wards,
the
no.
Ocean Soul. Team Liquid, though, they didn't take much damage at all,
You know,
so
Meteos?
they're fine. To
Ocean
try and
Soul?
come back and re-engage.
I mean, it's
Okay, Isles.
there's
pretty
just a
focused here
champion
at the
healing
start.
value and then a
Two-shot barrage
non-champion
comes through
healing
there from
value. It's like
Berserker as he and
a lot
Inspired are
lower.
about to finish the Baron already.
Maybe
And
that
there's
works on
Gun, and
board.
Saint goes over the wall.
On board? I wouldn't
Absorbing the
think so,
damage
but
of
I
the
don't really know.
carries while Morgan does the same on the left side of the fight. Berserker goes forward. Morgan still under a little bit of pressure. Down to about 40% HP now as Inspired jumps in. Finds the knockup with a 3-talon strike. Goes defensive with
They're
aggressive
trying to kill
guard.
this Scion,
Lion
but it's not
continue to push
working.
forward, but now deciding to pull it off a little bit further. Elder Dragon is in 45 seconds, and Lion wants to be prepared.
Like all of Lion's
looks
job
like
is literally
Good
just to
bot lane
be
pushing,
distractions
but
for
going
Saint to get
resets
into the
here
back
after
line.
they've
That's it.
acquired the Baron. Gonna go spend a
Yeah.
little bit of money first. Let's see about the setup. Okay, immediately teleporting back out. So Saint as well as Isles going back to base first. Quick little pit stop here. Berserker as well going to go spend. So we have a little bit of time then on the reset here for it. 20 seconds on
Actually,
that
how early was
Dragon
Akali
and Team
drafted?
Liquid.
Like,
this is
they
your
really
Hellflowers.
didn't
You're just hoping
take any
some
counter.
sort of miracle
Third.
happens in this. Maybe there's some crazy skirmish where the dragon gets low. You can steal it.
Yeah,
still have
it
a very
was
beefy front line, but
Varus first
a little
pick,
bit
then
more problematic now. Okay, they're going for the
Ezreal,
split push.
Xin
Dokla
Zhao
here,
1-2.
He does have a stand united, so he's going to go up to the top side,
then
put that extra
Trundle,
pressure. It's gonna
Orianna
be answered by
2-3,
Jan, who
Kali
also has a
3.
teleport of his own.
All right. Dokla applying that top side pressure.
Alistair
Team
4,
Liquid know they can't
Sion
afford
Nico
to
for
let this
5,
Elder Dragon
then
go. It's
last
probably
pick.
their last chance here in the game. Berserker and Isles posturing aggressively. Inspired Rabbit around the side of the lane,
Oh,
but
wait a
Saint,
minute.
who's already gone in.
Saints just
Pressure
in the
on
middle
Liquid.
of
They
their
got
whole
the
fucking
Orianna
team.
down to 10% HP. Isles is ready to
Oh,
follow
wait, they
it
didn't
up.
get him.
As
Inspired, get his
Quid
ass.
He's alive.
is
Get his
alive
ass.
for his lifeless
Wait,
team.
he's living.
He's alive. How's he alive? Okay, Sion's dead. Turns out, not invincible.
Is forced away.
Saint is actually a demon. He is an absolute
too
demon
fucking
here on the
powerful.
Akali. Just putting so much
Who
pressure.
even
Quid
killed
has
him?
no
I guess it was
flash
just
now.
everybody
Got
beating his
completely
ass?
chunked out on the Orianna, so he has to go
Yeah,
all the
I
way
mean, he was
back to
taking
base.
0 from
Yeah, you didn't kill him, but he's no
everyone
flash
who's hitting
and
him
back in
before.
the fountain now, so they're starting up the Elder.
Dokla over the wall.
Oh.
Ow.
Is that crit?
33% HP.
Crit his ass.
Dokla goes in for the two-man
Oh my god,
He's
Shen
got
damage. What the
Wait.
fuck?
Again, the Orianna barely
That's Ezreal
hobbles
too.
away, but they cannot fight.
Oh!
Already finds the first. Quid's about
He's
to beat him.
in!
Saint dives in. Saint goes
He's too
legendary.
big of a dick,
Holy
man.
shit!
But Elder Dragon's not even needed. A double kill for Berserker, an ace for Lion, and that'll be the
Okay.
end of game one.
Okay, Lion.
Okay, well, Saint
Damn.
like the devil here, and Team Liquid,
That was
going
fun.
down in game number 1.
They are going
Eventually.
down in game number 1, but they were ahead.
Yeah, it kinda started
for
slow.
so very
Team fights were
long.
good.
It all came down to that critical dragon fight.
Nah, dude,
Once
Saint on
Lion
these,
had their
like,
items,
Akali and
once
Yone
Lion
is just
farmed
too
it up,
fucking dirty.
Lion were a problem. The
He actually
Team
just
Liquid
permafines good
couldn't
angles
solve.
and then
They'll
just plays the
take
fights
game
well.
one.
Yeah, it's just saying, like,
What an
feel like you
opener.
kinda
Team
need an
Liquid in the
Akali
early
counter
stages of the
to make
game,
her
lots of
not
good
able to do
moves
the
by
shit
them,
she's
but
doing.
Lion just take over in these
Like
team
some
fights,
lockdown
and
in
the
sight
Akali
on
goes
herself.
unstoppable.
Let us know who
Yeah.
your player of the game is in this one. I'm telling you right
I think they
now,
would have needed to
I'm
play
voting
differently
Saint.
too, because
Lounge,
she just
what do y'all think?
literally was constantly on the back line.
We'll find out
without
here in just a
even
second.
getting stopped
As
at
we're
all.
waiting
Think
on our
about it.
lounges, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Azale probably has to get his mullet straightened up, perhaps.
It's well played, though,
Man
for
has
sure.
a beautiful head of hair, but I think that Lion, they played it patient.
I
they
think
played it
Trundle
strong.
could have
They wanted to make sure
tried
that
to
they were ready
zone
go,
the Akali
and they
from some of those
were.
earlier
But now,
fights,
before we
just
head to the
mark him
lounge,
the whole
let's
time.
toss down to Kangas,
It
who's our
sucks that
LCS Commissioner,
Trundle
Mark Z,
is even
with a special announcement.
someone that's forced to do it. Like, I don't think he's a
Thank
great
you very
answer.
much, Flowers. We're here with the
I mean,
Commissioner, Mark
I think it's
Zimmerman.
enough. Like, you're not stopping her when she goes in, but you just
How you feeling?
you zone her, you just run
Yeah,
around.
having a great time. I'm super excited to have LCS Spring Finals on the road again for the first time since I think 2023. It's been a hot minute since we did Spring Finals on the road.
2
So
years?
very, very happy to have
3
such a good
years?
crowd to be checking this series out with.
The crowd's
2023
been
is
fantastic. The fans
2
definitely showed up,
years
but
ago?
I'm hearing, little birdie told me, an LCS pigeon, that we have an announcement for something coming up in the future. Is that correct?
Yeah, obviously, very happy to have this road show. People are always asking when the next one is, and sometimes, you know, we've been a little slow getting it out there. So this time, we finally are actually able to announce it during this finals. Summer Finals, the championship, will actually be in Atlanta at the Gas South Arena on October 3rd. and 4th.
Atlanta?
All right, sounds
Whoa.
good.
Isn't that like an
Atlanta,
underwater
people can start
city?
planning their travel now,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, people can start planning their
We're
travel.
going
We'll have an
underwater,
article going out
baby.
in
Bring your
2:15,
scuba
I think,
diving
with more
suit.
details about Split 3, everything
Holy
you need to
fuck,
know,
I've never
opening
been to
weekend, all that
Atlantis.
stuff. All the news about Split 3 will start hitting this afternoon.
Gas
October
South
3rd to
Arena.
4th, Gas South Arena, Atlanta,
Oh,
Georgia.
dude,
That's
Gas
awesome.
South
Thank you
Arena?
so much, Mark Z,
That's
for
sick.
that.
Is Gas
Any shout out you
South
wanna
just
give for the
gas
fans?
station or
Let's
what?
get them to make some noise
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
of
playing in a
course, now the
fucking
fans
gas
are
station
showing up, throwing
bathroom.
down. Hopefully a better series today than yesterday. TL, please bounce back. Just get a little bit more for the fact that we have such a nice.
It's
crowd.
already a better series. I'm pretty sure
Speaking
TL
of
got
the
more
crowd
games,
here,
or
that's
more
an
kills in that
announcement
game
for
than
the future.
C9
That's a
got
future crowd.
yesterday.
Do you have anything for,
Like,
for
actually.
this crowd for today?
I think
Well, I have
so.
something for you as well, since I know
It was
how
A
much you
yesterday, I
love
think?
your buckets. You can go ahead and maybe give that one away.
I can give this one away?
It's all yours. Do it. The
Just
Commissioner
throw it
says-
into the
You have my
audience and
blessing.
fucking
All
give
right,
someone a
I'm gonna
concussion.
give this one away. I'm gonna do it.
Don't actually throw it, bro. Don't
It's
throw a
signed
bucket.
by all 10 players up on the stage. Who wants a bucket? Yeah?
They could catch it if
What
he
about
doesn't.
over here?
throw it horribly.
Nah.
This was a bad time to go get
That is not something you should throw.
What about here on the floor? Anybody on the floor want a bucket?
Directly at them would be pretty bad.
I can't accept a bribe. I'm sorry, sir. Oh, there's a lot of loud fans.
I guess it depends how heavy it is, but it looks like it would be at least like
I can only give it
could
to
fucking
one.
hurt if
Who's
it hit
gonna
someone.
Get it? Make some
Probably
noise,
wouldn't-
Ballin Arena.
Holy fuck, is that Jinxie?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
All right, here you go. Are you ready? Everybody cheer with me. Bucket!
Holy
Whoa,
shit.
fucking head.
Yo, he's got a C9 jersey. That guy's hype. I like that shit.
It really is like I'm back in college.
That is impossible to follow.
But you have to try.
Bucket!
Bucket. Here's our Samsung Rift Vision breakdown from from this game, where I will say Team Liquid was in a really good position.
He actually bought the red pot for this fight.
Two Drakes, but I will say this.
I don't know if they won
is
because of the
so
red
good.
pot, but
they identify how to win the game. So here's the setup for the first time here.
Maybe,
in the
though.
last
I don't
two
think it
Drakes,
had much of an
they are at
effect.
the Drake first. And they have bot
it gave him
lane for the
confidence.
team,
Look,
which is gonna allow a
Jose's
couple
buying the
teams to
skilling
get
item,
through.
the
Team Liquid
anal
and
bead.
Sion was clearing out a wave, and
Inspired
Varus
comes
is
in
base.
with the
So
red.
Team
I
Liquid
feel
is
like Elixir of
late
Iron
to
might just be
this
more
break.
useful overall,
As
though,
the
if you're going to
start
buy
of this
an
clip
Elixir for
happens,
this kind of fight.
We can see
Yeah,
they get the
red's kinda
Sion
weird
in,
on Jhin.
they get the Varus in, but then watch
I don't think it's horrible,
where
but
Saint comes from and how this
Iron does
fight
sound a little
starts.
more
The key that Lion wants to
synergistic.
have in this comp is
Actually, wait, I need to see the end when they kill Ori. Like, maybe Ori
Not
actually
Liquid.
doesn't die if
Team
Sinjao doesn't
Liquid
have the red
need to
pot.
have Morgan and Jose
'Cause he didn't die by a huge
blocking
margin.
the access to the carries, but as you can see,
No, that dude was
things
dead
have
as fuck.
already gone horribly wrong because Shen is in mid
The
lane.
the
Way up
whole
here,
team
he
was
has
on him under
access.
this fucking
Saint's
turret.
over here,
And he
has
barely
access.
died by 1
And from
HP.
here, the fight is kind
No,
of
there is an
already
Ezreal.
lost. So if we
Full
continue to play
HP.
this clip through, Core
He
DJ ults
literally got
early
out with the
onto
skin on his
50, Soul
nuts.
ulted Alistar, then
Nope.
Dokla and Saint.
Oh,
have
wait.
Ninjas
Yon fucking
ascending
missed the
to
Varus ult
one-shot
here.
Yon.
That's not good.
Quid can't be that effective in this fight. They managed to turret dive
See,
to
look.
get a kill.
Boom.
And this is really where the game
They just
did turn.
speed ran
Saints
through
started
the
getting ahead on
entire
volley,
fight
and every
after
team was
pausing
then
for
just finding
1
creative
minute,
ways to access
leading
yeah.
up.
over and over again, and I think that
What
was
the fuck was that,
defining
Jad?
moment in the game, guys.
Yes, it was.
Huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it's a rough. I mean, it's a really rough game for.
That was the
teams,
worst
right? 'Cause I
control
liked
I've
a lot of
ever
the things
seen.
They did early. They seemed.
I'd
to
like to
stick
see
with
you
the
do
game plan
better,
they had.
asshole.
I actually really loved their lane assignments and lane swaps. So.
I guess I wasn't
I
really
was kinda
listening to him.
disappointed though that we see Morgan here. You're playing Sion and you're greeting for the wave top. You're showing up to the Dragon late, which I feel like is
T-Law
such a key component
Jet.
to their comp. But Jat, this is a
They
checklist.
hit.
So
Oh, he's
Jack's
just-
entire
here's my
checklist
concern.
He wants them to win, I guess.
This was a
is
fat
very
L.
concerning.
You know what, Jat?
Oh,
It was a fat L. They hit all
They
my
might have hit
checkpoints.
all those.
Bucket, bucket.
But guess what? There's some other things that happened here. I talked about the Lion checklist here.
Oh, what's the checklist looking like?
Listen
Oh.
Inspired.
to Inspire.
Jat? Oh,
It's the way. No, it's inspired.
No, he's drawing inspired
Check.
directly
Okay.
over your face.
Check.
That's
Yeah.
a check. That's a thumbs up.
And they win.
Yeah.
Player of the
Well
game
done.
is Saint.
Yeah,
Yep.
Saint got that one.
If you're listening to Inspired, player of the game goes the same.
Inspired
Ah,
told
you
Saint
nailed
to
it.
do that?
Yeah,
Incredible
as it
Akali.
should be. I think whenever Lion end up pulling out these team fights, you then go back and break it down. It's like, oh, they just played this super, super well. They made so much space for this Akali after that initial fight, and it was a great flank, like you already pointed out, Jet.
It's got to be a bit heartbreaking, though, I think, for TL, because they had a comp that wanted to play slow, wanted to play for late game team fights. They got to that position that they want to be in. They got the third dragon. Their setup at the third dragon was exactly how they want to set it up, where they're always there early as you're trying to walk in. Trundle Pillar, Varus arrows, Nico
Yes.
Poke, all of these tools. You have to walk through a Scion. You're getting marked.
feel like
It's so
TL
difficult.
low-key wanted
And
to
I
win
just
that
feel like
game.
they got lazy with their setup on this last dragon, and you do not get to make mistakes against Lion, or they will kill you in team fights.
Yeah, and I want to bring up Quid's stats in this game versus the rest of his lower bracket run, right? Because I think the kill participation, obviously, he was very involved in anything they could do. However, it's looking a lot worse, right? Because obviously KDA, but then damage and damage percentage.
Yeah.
Because Saint kind of took over this game. if you can't see it yet, you will soon. Raz is standing behind me with a trident to my neck.
You're saying all these good things, but you're the one that voted.
True.
Team Liquid.
Would you like to?
This is a really.
Would you like to flip?
Join us, Emily.
Are you flopping?
Join
I am.
us.
This is what.
Emily flip flop. Yes.
Flip flop. Flip flop. Flip flop. Flip flop. Flip flop. Let's go.
I just had to make sure it didn't hit my hand. I think the big thing for me here is just how good TL's early game was.
Yeah.
Right? Because like if they hadn't lost that fight, I kind of wanted to do a telestrator breakdown of their lane swaps because I thought they were super smart. They were controlling the map really well. They did obviously give up those 2 Drakes, but I thought their map play, it was like vintage,
Which lore in the bucket? I don't know.
And played super well, and they still lost in these team fights.
And it's just the Lion.
I
team
couldn't
fight.
tell
Like,
you.
The blueprint for how Team Liquid got here was through scaling and late game team fighting. And then if that doesn't work when the execution was actually pretty good, it's hard for me to imagine the way that they actually come back to win the series and win 4 of the next 5 games.
I mean, the way that Saint is dancing around the Nico in some of these fights is just ridiculous, right? Like, it is difficult to play a champion like Akali into a lot of AoE, like the Nico ult, like the Shockwave, like the Varus tools, right? And he just made it look so easy.
Yeah, and that last fight, you're just seeing like
He made that shit look easy.
Because like ultimately they got Baron, but this angle, constantly trying to be able to being able to find it was so good for Lion. And what is
I love these
really
fights where it's
scary
just fucking like
is Team
8
Liquid
melee
getting
champs
those
stacked on
advantages,
top
like
of
you
each
were
other.
saying, Emily, like being able to find that swap top side, and on top of that,
And then
when you're
Akali just
already
fucking
doing really
one-shots
well
all
in
the
lane,
carries.
All of these, that gold picked up in the early portions of the game, all for nothing, all for that.
Okay.
I feel like it's always so demoralizing.
Real talk
when
though,
you're looking at it,
how is
like,
Akali
we got the
not
comp
OP?
we wanted, we got the game state we wanted.
Nice.
She
Everything
kills
went
carries
our way,
so
and he still
fucking
lost.
fast.
And they also
Where it
took
happens.
Quid's Akali away from
What
him.
other
So we won't
assassins
be
just
able to have the first years. I mean,
delete
we got
someone
damage
like that?
Right here. If we look at like
That
damage
champ
on
does
kills,
so much damage.
you can see there wasn't a huge amount of effectiveness for
She's
the
hard.
Only 3.7 thousand damage on
Look at
kills.
Akali, by the way.
Even if you did
I mean,
more than half of Akali's
I don't think
damage
she's
was
easy,
to
but
get
I don't think
kills.
she's like
So that's absolutely playing
harder than
for
some
team
other
fights.
shit.
It was such a
That was practically as
This
much
was an
as
insane
TL's
game.
entire team for
Yeah.
damage and kills.
If like the easiest champ in the game is a 1 and the hardest champ's a 10, I think Akali's around like the 7 range.
I think we're in for a lot more long games this series. Team Liquid's going to have to find something to take
Do it
down
for the
Lion.
fans, TL.
Game 2 being next.
Please.
Team Liquid, please.
No sweep.
Let's go, Lion.
Brothers cheering for a sleep?
8 or 9? Nah, dude. I think Yone is harder. I think Yasuo's harder. Like, I would say Yasuo's probably 9 to 10 range. I think Cassio's harder. I think Syndra's harder.
Shopkeeper time. What are we doing for this build?
First pick, 564 miles of range.
This should last us a while. What's next?
Lane economy
Cass
is
is hard. Dude, yeah, she is, absolutely is. What?
It's a high tempo pick.
We can't neglect power. How about 329 HP?
When you're talking champion difficulty, the things that matter is just like, okay, how
vision.
like precise control of your character do you really need, right? Cassio's like, if you miss one Q, you're just completely useless. She requires like a lot of fast flicking with your mouse. On like an 80 carry, Cassio can't just like click behind her and then A click behind her to attack a person. You have to like constantly be flicking your mouse precisely.
Is that
That's
an
hard.
AI burrito? Let's eat.
Hello?
That makes it hard. And then also very punishable.
Yep. That's my mom.
I think there's some difficult parts of Akali, but
From gaming on her phone to ruthless online streaming
compared to other
slayer,
champs,
no
I don't
mercy
think it's
for
really that
any
hard.
living thing is your mom?
Hey guys, apples with peanut butter?
How is this possible? With AT&T wireless and home internet.
AI says Riven is your gangplank.
Connection with AT&T wireless and home
Yeah,
internet.
they're
now
hard.
Available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
I mean, like, the actual combo it takes to one-shot a carry in a fight with Akali is like, I think a lot of the skill is the setup, like knowing where to stand and when to actually go in, how to find the angle. Like what Saint did here was good. Like he wrapped around bot. But I'm just gonna go back. Like let's look at the actual inputs it took for him to kill Varus here. He just walked up to him, right?
I'm coming. Take it slow. Take it slow.
He walked up to him. He gunbladed him. He gunbladed off his Banshees, and then he R'd. And then he R'd again, and then auto-queued. Like, that was not a difficult input to do to kill Varus there. The decision-making for how to go in, that's definitely skillful. But the actual required inputs to get her damage off is way lower than a lot of other things. Didn't even use E? I'm not sure. I didn't see it, but... I mean, normally you R and then you E instantly as you're hitting them. Most assassins mechanically aren't hard. You need to know when to go in. I think Zed is pretty hard to play. Yo, Sound, thanks for the 6 months. I think Riven is hard because her actual inputs to get off the max damage are difficult. Like, if you're fed as fuck in an Era Mayhem on Riven, you don't really need to maximize everything to get your damage off, right? You can just, like, Q, then, like flash W, fucking auto, Q3, auto, R, whatever, kill him. And, like, sure, you can do that. But in games where you're not as ahead, you have to do the, like, fucking animation cancel shits with your, like, autos and Qs to actually get off max damage on Riven. Rengar's hard. I mean, I would say yeah, but I can't really tell you why.
Welcome back to the LCS.
I play some Rengar, but I'm not good at him. To me, my problem with Rengar feels like it's so easy to accidentally use an empowered ability. To me, I feel like trying to do what I want to do on that champion is what makes it hard for me. Like, I'll accidentally fucking buffer his empowered ability and then just fuck myself.
Under control, but then
how did Meteos get his drops to work? Expose your secrets.
They took control of the game.
How did I get what to work?
They earned themselves their game 1 win.
Your drops.
Man,
Are they working? I don't know.
Really
I just put drops in my title.
I was like, well, they're not doing a whole lot yet. Yeah. But they are.
Is it not automatic? I assumed it was just automatic. Maybe I'm trolling.
Where they're always willing to give things up if they don't think.
Okay, well, it sounds like you kind of don't know.
I don't know shit, man. I just heard we had drops, and I put drops in my title.
So, can you see your stream?
Then
can I see my stream?
Take control of the game.
Yeah, like your title, your dashboard.
Able to take game number 1.
Yeah.
You see like your tags?
No.
Very
like,
oh yeah, I have English and drops enabled.
So if you ever have drops enabled as a tag, that means they're actually enabled.
Oh, okay.
Nothing else you need to do.
Varus and Orianna constantly. We heard the comms listening.
It says my stream is unstable. This average stream bitrate is too high.
However, they also
what does that mean?
unable
it's like
to
6K.
deal with the rest of Lion as well, even though Saint did have the spotlight on him. The rest of them doing their jobs in the team fight as well. So we'll get into game number 2 here, and we'll look for the.
I was talking to chat while you were gone about how hard of a champion Akali is. I rated her a 7 out of 10 for difficulty. If 10 is the hardest champ of the game, 1 is like fucking Amumu.
Well, who would be a harder champ? In theory.
Like, gang playing Riven, Azir, Yasuo.
Playmakers for Jose and Core JJ. They don't want them to have access to that.
I would say Yone is harder.
It's going to be 2 of those
I think
powerful
Riven is hard, yeah.
in the Karma and the Bard band out. You're also going to see the Nocturne kept away from Inspire.
I feel like she's not
band
that mechanically difficult, right? Like, it's just more about knowing your limits.
No, Riven has pretty intense inputs.
Rise, I feel like
doing like
Rise
the Q
is really
canceling
high
shit.
Right now with Orianna and Akali both
I don't know exactly how to do it, but it's like a combination of like rapidly pressing like auto Q and then moving between them to get it to go off faster.
I don't know if you want to invest your first.
To me, what makes a champion hard is requiring like very precise and fast inputs like that. I think Cassio is harder. I think Syndra is harder.
Of course, you know, Rumble Yone comps are also very effective for both of these teams as well. And so they
I think Rise is hard.
Angle, Anivia and Cassiopeia are both.
But I mean, there's
both
anytime
of
that
those
you talk about
are
difficulty, it's
very
like
good
there's the
answers
skill
to
floor
the
versus skill
Rise.
ceiling
So Team Liquid actually going
talk.
for the Cassiopeia
So I guess in this
instead
context, it's
first
just like,
here. A lot of teams
how
have
difficult is it to have
prioritizing
success
Cassio
in
ever
a
since the changes
professional
in the
match with this
Deathfire Touch
champion?
Edition, she really has been a powerhouse.
And I think, like, I was looking at the fight where Saint killed Yon, and I'm just saying, like, with Akali, I think a lot of the skill is just knowing, like, how to set up the fight, like coming from the right angle, going in at the right time kind of deal. But, like, the actual inputs of killing a carry in a fight is, like, not that challenging. When he killed Yon, he just gunbladed his Edge of Night off, he R'd him, and I think Yon flashed, and then he just R2'd him, and then auto Q, and Yon died from full. So I'm just saying, like, this champion hits hard as
definitely
fuck.
just do a billion damage. Yeah.
Just lock in the Bel'Veth, bro. Stop teasing. Stop playing. I actually want to play. I might queue up a Bel'Veth after the games today. I heard about people going Hullbreaker second item on her. Sounds kind of sick.
What, really?
Yeah.
Because again, Team Liquid drafting a mid laner that is super high prio, but does not have a dash.
Actually, dude, the thing I don't like about Riven is I hate the way that her Q aiming works. I feel like they would never change it because there's too many people who play Riven that have put infinite hours in her, but like
it's like forward, right?
It should just it's forward unless your cursor is directly on a unit. It'll go toward the unit if your cursor is directly on them, and it'll just go in the direction Riven's facing if it's not. I feel like it should just always go toward my mouse cursor. Like every other ability in the game.
Is the spicy hot
Yeah,
pocket.
it would make sense. If it
Hot
like
pot.
that.
You've got Jarvan, Cassiopeia to be the bucket of sludge.
You force people to
trap
relearn
them
though,
in the
yeah.
Cataclysm. Cassiopeia pukes on the floor. They can't even flash out of it anymore because they're grounded. You throw Core JJ Engage over the top. That is a nasty combo to deal with. I'm liking what I'm seeing here from Team Liquid. But how does
It's a
Lion
real?
choose to LeBlanc?
What the fuck?
They just locked it.
With another assassin.
That is
okay,
sus.
So LeBlanc does not take over
I mean,
team fights
it's hype,
like
but it's
Akali
sus.
does, though. I mean, nobody does what Akali does.
No, not quite.
Akali is one of one. LeBlanc, though, does have angles
I think his
much
champion
more
is
for
pretty
Pope
bad. Wait,
if
there's
your
a
opponents
Zac.
do not have point and click. And Flowers, while a Jarvan, Rel, and
Where?
Cassio
Oh, let's
are
go
all
Liquid.
great,
Mhm.
AoE engages, they are not instantaneous point and click against a very annoying blinking LeBlanc that is going to try and poke people
Yeah, I'm not sure
out.
about this
So
LeBlanc pick.
The Saint has another
Just a
chance
counter
this
to Cassio?
game to use his mobility well. And you do also want to get map control with a LeBlanc pretty early on so that you can find angles for LeBlanc to roam around, to gank, to use the Fog of War to your advantage.
Now let's see what we're going to do in the second half of the draft. Then the Ziggs being banned away.
I think
by
champions
Lion.
like Yasuo and Irelia are harder to rank as far as how difficult they are because they're obviously difficult. If you were playing them in a pro game, you'd have to be really fucking good to succeed on them. But like, you can still have success in the as those champions even if you're not like insane.
Diving into the back line, definitely agree there.
So like a 9. If you gave Akali a 7.
I think Yasuo is probably like 9 to 10 to me. I think he's about as hard as it gets.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking he's really popular amongst like players that aren't super good. So he does have a lot of like guaranteed effectiveness.
You know, you could go for Pantheon is like super
his win
easy
wall,
'cause it's point
like
and
ulting
click
all
or
other people's
inspired,
knockups
they
and
could just
whatever.
set up LeBlanc combos on the
You can still be
Cassio.
kind of useful even if
you also
you
wanna be able
aren't
to
playing
get
him
around the
optimally. But
Cassio
I think
meow and
playing him
stuff like that
optimally
and,
is really
get
fucking
angles
wild.
to jump on her, so they go for the rumble.
He has a lot of weird ass
outside
mechanics
and
too.
instead here,
Something I didn't
Yeah.
realize
Will
is
down on Inspired's champion pool, but
so
lots of options available for him.
like I always knew people did that thing where you like knock someone up and then you do another EQ before ulting.
Yeah.
I only recently realized that's like that Q damage hurts them for some reason, even if it wasn't on them. And then it also gives you a stack of your Q, so like you only need one more Q before you have another knockup, basically. Which is weird because your ulti says it removes all the stacks of Yasuo's Q.
Purposes here, noticing that Inspired
Does
has
it?
been tending a lot
It
more
says that?
towards the
Yeah.
jungles that are also very good at team fighting, and he does a
only
very
ever
good
seen that
job
text.
controlling that mid space in a team fight. Did it very well with the Xin in the previous game. Now on
Yasuo
Wukong,
Wiki.
utilizing
I mean,
the clone and the ultimate. Can do kind of
now I'm doubting it, but I was pretty sure that's how it
Plus, it gives
worked.
you multi-target engage, right? Nautilus is very good at engaging on
Yeah, I mean,
targets, but dredge line and depth charge.
It says it.
Yeah, it says resetting Gathering Storm stacks.
Yeah, it's so weird. Why does it even say that if it doesn't even do that? Right?
It's just. I feel like a lot of the stuff that Yasuo is doing was not by design.
Not a lot of fans of the Corki
But it's
in
kind
the
of cool, and
audience,
it's like
sounded but we'll
Yasuo players are really into it.
Fun stuff for
yeah, sure. I guess it's just not as
It is
fun,
bonus damage.
As the previous ever. Speaking
But you
of not
can get it
fun
every
is,
time, right?
oh,
Like the
actually
bonus
getting, cheer here.
EQ before
Gragas
all.
is very good for
You probably
line
need
picking,
a certain
but,
amount of
is
attack
just kind of a
speed
generalist. Isn't
to
gonna
be
a
able
super
to have the
exciting
queue up
lane.
again.
You can farm
I
really
don't play
easy, you
Yasuo.
sustain really easy
Is it off
into
the?
pretty much
Wait, it
all
doesn't. Is it,
matchups, so
I can't remember. Like, does it
regardless
matter
here,
if it's
Morgan
the
should have,
the
at the very
EQ
least an
knockup?
okay time, but Dokla is
Or if it's just the Q?
early. Okay.
I just
so
want
not
the
gonna be an
animations.
Nvidia. I mean,
Like,
you
I think
could
you're
just
stun
run out
locked
of mana and
longer if
try
you
to
do the
rush
spin,
regardless
right?
for Nvidia on top side, but Dokla definitely
I
gets
think
that
so.
champion, but he's also just going to go.
I mean, you
grab
definitely
the
do the
top side and be a
spin
little bit more
on
stable
something
there
like on a
for
minion
Lion.
before pressing R
All right,
when they're
so
knocked up.
two very different goals. It feels like with
I don't
these
know if
comps.
like if
Which
your
one do you
knock up
like
to
better,
set up the
especially
ult is a
considering
spin
what
if it's
we
different.
know about the
I don't
two
know.
teams that was kind of displayed in
Yasuo
game
player.
1 with Team Liquid active style versus Lion farming style into hands check you.
To me, I have so many painful memories of if you're playing against a LeBlanc that gets fed and you don't have point and click, it is so hard to deal with her. So,
That's why
Yasuo
I mean,
in
Saint
2x.
had a really good performance in the previous game. Of course, if LeBlanc
2x
doesn't get fed,
co.
then it's, the champion
How was that?
not dangerous
Little
at all.
magic mosquito.
Yeah,
was fun.
exactly. A little mosquito.
They released Senna and
Definitely
Thresh.
depends on if he can
It
get
was-
the money.
I was having more fun on Yasuo than Senna.
I would say that could be very annoying to deal with.
Thresh is really
Things
cool
like
though.
A body slam flash on Gragas can be an answer though, because although it's not point and click, it's incredibly quick. Yeah, and if they get
He's
close, it's
meaty
really
as
easy
fuck.
to hit anyways. Even though it's not, technically point and click, there's not a lot of answers to that. So they could try and
He's
use
actually
that.
buff
but
as shit too in that
you
game.
need flash to
Yasuo?
also be able to make that one work. and
No,
actually
Thresh.
pressure.
Oh, Thresh is buff as
Like,
shit.
Yeah, like I don't even
Team
think he
Liquid
has
would
like
love to repeat the
muscles
early
in
game
League.
From that first head-to-head we
Like,
saw,
not that I can
but
remember.
They've got to make sure that when the time comes
You
for
can't
the
really
game
see them.
deciding fights, that they're ready to
His
decide
armor
the
on
game
his body
in
and
their
his
own favor. They have
arms
these
are
tools,
like
they have this combo potential,
ghostly.
and I want to see him put it to work. Jose Dioto on
Yeah,
his
and then
Jarvan,
2x
on one of
is
his
just
most
like the
played.
rippest
we know this
dude.
guy can accelerate the game on this champ.
I mean,
Team Liquid here should
good.
have a really consistent
Shredded
team fight
as fuck.
available to them. As long as
I'm
they
of the
can get
opinion if I'm
good
playing a
vision,
dude in a fantasy game, I
coverage
want to
work
be
with.
jacked as
Interesting level
fuck,
one.
unrealistically
As they went
roided out of my
straight through
fucking
mid,
mind.
Team Liquid bullying their way in to split the map
I
here.
mean, it looks
They've
good.
got the Corki rel, so Senna looking to stack souls and
Oh,
looking to
they're
scale
just
up,
gonna
but Lion
contest
outdone.
this
They're
shit?
going to try and retake fight over the Raptors here. Here comes Inspired. There goes.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
Jose
Nautilus.
Dioto, he dodges the dredge line, but now Team Liquid going all the way in, trying to find enough damage
Well,
here
this
on
is
the
very
Saint,
good
but
for
no.
Lion.
Isles and Saint both getting away,
Leon.
both having to use their flashes.
Yeah, the
to do
Nautilus
so,
hook hitting the
coming at
wall is
cost
not the
of
best
poor
start.
JJ's flash as well.
Yeah, nice dodge on the dredge line, and Team Liquid have the Corki there. Can be a very, very dangerous. Foss bomb, but pretty good here. Before a lot of people have ways to deal with anything, and they're going to split
He's
the
been
map.
spotted.
So the Senna that
Wukong's
wants
coming
to be able
over.
to farm souls. Now
Oh,
Jose
is this real?
actually.
Oh
Isles is not
shit,
done
he
with
went
him.
golems.
Now Jose Dioto trying to get a little bit extra here. but
Ooh,
Isles
he
is
has to
aware,
flash
forces
there?
the flash out of the
Yeah,
jump.
that was
And again,
huge.
it's because Inspired there, he just did Wolves. Ran
That was
away,
massive
went
from
to go do the
Isles.
Wolves,
Wait,
and
we
then
have
come back to
Corki
retake.
Rel.
They, under no circumstances do they want this map to be split.
Gragas top.
They do not want it to get split against Senna.
Pretty interesting
It
draft.
needs the time to scale up.
Doran played Gragas last night.
This Doran's helm, Senna, that's gotten so
He did the
so
3W
popular,
thing,
and
apparently.
gets to collect souls and farm up.
3W first?
Corki, especially once you get to your like
It's
Trinity
like
Force spike, there's
3
some
points
very
in
big differences in
W,
burst
2 and E or
damage
some
there.
shit.
And if the
No
jungle
Q.
is going to
Is
split
Rush like
against you,
Renekton?
it's going to really
Oh, no
hinder
points in Q?
Senna's ability to scale. So
Yeah.
Inspired wants to
Did he not
retake.
just full max W
With the
then?
help of Isles, he does retake his
No,
bottom
I think
side.
after he did some other shit.
And with
That's
everything
so weird.
finally calming down a little bit here. Never mind, things aren't calming down just yet.
Where's my audio?
Again, just taking a chunk of damage. Remember, there is no
Can you hear me?
flash left on this Nautilus. He does
Well, I can
have
hear
to
you,
be
but
more
not the game.
mindful and normal of how aggressive he postures himself in this lane. But it does look like we are finally calmed down a little bit. So with some breathing room, here's a look at Lion deciding what Saint got to play here in the second game.
It's not giving the right audio or something now.
I mean, Saint is on fire today.
Oh.
Maybe we should just give him LeBlanc then. You want LeBlanc, Saint? LeBlanc.
What? Is that really how they drafted that?
LeBlanc. That's all he said. LeBlanc.
Back into the game, so go ahead, take the execute on that one.
Now we missed some context for sure. You just say LeBlanc and then stare into the fucking void.
Saint getting what he called for. He's on fire, so he gets to choose.
LeBlanc, Tonto.
He's in the fucking flow state, man. Don't ask questions.
As you say, they're trading pretty heavy and gonna get the recalls.
I'm not sure that was the flow state.
No casualties and a couple
Or
of
the
flashes,
drool
though.
state.
Both of them down.
It was a
Owls,
bit of a
course, as
drool
we saw
state.
on screen, taking a lot of damage previously and early. So junglers have some options here. Flowers, you know, flash invested from Jose when Isles chased him down on the bottom
I saw
side.
people,
He doesn't have flash to go with, but
you know,
he can still
praising
try
Senna, saying she's OP and solo
look
queue and
for
shit.
some extra
But then
jungle
they're talking about
pressure
like
around
mana
mid lane,
immune being
both
third.
mid laners have invested their
I haven't actually
flashes.
tried it, but I
Mana
don't
immune
know.
third?
In this game,
Yeah, like you
When the hell are you
tier
buying the tier?
doing a lot
early, like now.
And you're not finishing it till third?
See if we get any roam timers for the support as
That's
well.
what I'm saying.
Again,
Like, I
if
don't
you're
think
bottom
it's
lane, if you can
real.
open
Like,
up,
I don't think it's
get the extra
bad, but
pressure
like,
there, having a Rel or a
I don't know. Like, the only reason I don't think it's bad is that her itemization does become pretty awkward literally at your fucking 6th, 7th item.
Says, okay, fine. I'll
Like
head on
when you're
back
going
here,
to full slot because you don't
to
want more
complete
crit, you don't really want
this
BT.
is actually a pincer movement. Look at Inspired's
Yeah.
coming too.
Does
Well,
she
I
have
don't
the,
think
like,
she's
going
not
over
really
100%
obvious.
crit scaling converts to AD thing, doesn't she?
No, it converts to lifesteal.
Oh, it converts to lifesteal?
Yeah, I didn't really realize that.
Oh, damn. Yo, that was a nice gank setup. Fucking Saint
he looks on the top side. There's not an opening for the
starts
top
walking
side
top
play,
to
but then they
pressure
go
a
weird
dive
angle
onto
and say,
Morgan.
hey, yeah, this guy's trying to push
That
the
makes
wave. It's a
Quid want to
non-cannon
shove in.
wave, so
Saint's also
he
just
knows
threatening to
Quid really
recall.
wants to get that one in,
So
you
Quid
can
really
try and
wants to
push
wave
Quid,
in.
get your timing to go back, and
That was
they
nice.
just call Inspired to wrap around the other side. Saint canceled his recall. Came
That literally
back
felt
to
like some
lane from
chess
the
shit.
top
It's
side
like
and,
there's so many threats going on. Like
able to find the
something's
extra
gonna break.
kill here again with the no flashes on the mid laners.
And then it was Quid.
Primed for an attack.
I stand by the fact that it is not possible to CS properly on Gragas early game. I don't know why. Only champ in the game, he just can't fucking farm.
It's Inspired at the very
He can't do
top
it.
by only a
It's
couple
impossible.
percentage points
I mean, it's
over
similar to
Unky
Senna.
and
I mean, not
Some
in the
old
same way,
names,
but
the odd one and Svenskeren
Senna's
also showed
what?
up in that top
Berserker
five,
just
but
misclicked
goes
flash
to
again?
show whether
Why does he love doing this shit so much? What the fuck's he have it bound to, bro?
dude, legit though.
How does he does this shit so often. It's like his thing. He just randomly flashes for fun.
Talking about the older school dominating junglers, but yeah, Inspired has really just risen to the top of the LCS. He has done so well being over here. Mid lane under attack again, but you know, Jose just
I don't know what it is about Gragas specifically, because
very, very annoying to deal with.
there's no other champion that I feel
on the side here at 4TL,
like it's
this
that
could
hard to
get out of
CS on
hand.
to the same degree.
And, with the nice little pincer they had on mid lane to
Maybe
abuse the
Silas?
Cassiopeia
Silas is
when
kind of
Cassio
similar,
had
but
no flash does make that annoying. But here we go,
Really?
Cassio gets the
No
honey
way.
fruit.
I think it's
Can
easy.
heal right back up
This
and
passive.
burn down this dragon.
Yeah, the Cassiopeia is so effective.
It's passive and attack speed on it.
But Quid staying in the brush for now as Isles is going to step forward immediately. Core
Oh.
JJ goes into the engage, and that's Inspired under a lot of
Not
pressure, but
dead.
Liquid's gonna be careful
Oh,
himself. Saint
shit.
makes his way into the fight, tries to go forward and find
Oh.
the kill. Lion
Wow.
is just team fighting better.
They just get
6 minutes in
shit
the
on?
game.
Uh-oh.
Almost one-shotting
and TL
Wukong?
collapse in front of them as that's 2 dead.
fuck?
Going the way of Lion. They'll take the objective on top of it.
And Line were one step ahead. They
Uh-oh.
brought the
Hopefully not a
extra
3-0.
man. They brought the Cassante here. Big Dokes
Steel needs to
walked
fight
his
in
way
this
to
game.
the dragon fight and can teleport back to the top lane. Look at the mini-map.
Cassante's
He was
just
walking
here, I
over.
guess.
So Inspired walks up. He's like, okay, you guys are going to flash engage on me, use
Whole
everything. They use
3-man
Cassiopeia
route from
ult and
Senna? How the hell
everything
did that
there, too.
happen?
So Inspired
Yeah, I
was
think
still able to get out the
Cassante,
backside. And then
actually had zero
since they
impact on
also
this.
got the
But he was
enemy low
here.
there, Assassin LeBlanc
What do you mean, he killed Quid?
slinks on in.
fucking
and
did
Saint
200
is laughing
damage.
his way
Could've
to
died
an
anyway. Killed him.
extra kill here. It's going to be another good game for him on a very mobile Assassin.
And Spawn's reaction, well, I guess that happened.
great.
That's frustrating one, man.
I mean, they had their call, and they were focused on going for the flash engage onto enemy jungle, but Inspired still had clone, and Inspired didn't even have to flash out.
I don't know, dude. Gragas,
just able to turn around.
He has just like a fat-ass minion modifier in his Q, which feels bad. Like 70% damage to minions.
From the rest of Lion to
Aatrox has that shit as well.
Yeah. Better prep. You know, they're the ones who had Doko
you can't
walking over
just
from
exclusively
the very
last
beginning,
hit
so they
with
had
it,
the
yeah.
confidence to move forward too.
I swear, Aatrox feels like
to having the
garbage
early
to farm on
stages of
all
the fight
game.
go their
He never
way
hits a
too,
point where it's just
and they
satisfying to
just
hit the wave.
teleport,
The Qs are
Doko
always
right up
just
to the top
fucking it up,
side,
Burma.
and Lion off to a very good start here in the
Yeah.
next game, but
The same thing with
Team
Lucian
Liquid,
Q.
they're
Like,
not
it
done
just
yet.
almost
Doing
never
some grubs
one-shots the back line.
JJ trying to keep watch.
Yeah, Core JJ trying to keep Saint at bay as the Grubs, they're only started, but not even a single one finished by Hose Diodo before Lion brings in enough
Even
firepower
Sivir's really
to
awkward
force
until you
TL
like,
back. Now Inspired
dude, I don't know. I think it's the way they've changed minions over time in total.
Looks like TL's just going to go ahead and give up on
It's
it.
not like
So
just
Inspired
champs
should be able
because
to pick up
I have
all
a pretty
three of the Grubs
cringe time.
as the team
A lot of
maintains its
champs.
almost 2,000 gold lead. Berserker continuing to farm
Like it feels
down
like
here.
things that should
23
cleanly
stacks
clear
on the
wave
Senna.
just don't.
Like you talked about earlier, Kobe, all it's about in the early game for this
And they leave them at
champion,
1, and then
stay
your
calm,
wave like
farm
walks
up
up
and
and
get to the
just
point where you are
yoinks
just
them from you, and you're like, nice.
unmanageable.
And I do want to highlight a little bit
I mean,
as well.
there's definitely
Doka,
some champs who
because,
clear
him getting
cleanly,
the teleport
like
advantage,
Vex.
being able to walk down there for the team.
Even Cassante is
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
pretty clean.
Mages, for sure.
Sizable, so had a sizable
Probably
but I mean,
there.
Tablet and
obviously,
Bessa.
game number one
Like
also
Victor
was
E.
pretty much all about Saint, or a lot about
And Bessa wave clears pretty nicely.
And Inspired, but
Past like super early game.
it's worth shouting
Yeah,
out that
but
Doka was player
for me,
of the
there's more
series
champs that
last
have
time
issues
that
than
Lion and
there are
Team
clean
Liquid played.
clears.
He has done a lot for this team as far as playing weak side, absorbing ganks, doing things like getting the extra little teleport advantage for objective plays can also be very, very impactful. It's how these top laners can really have an impact. And since Morgan had used his to go back top lane, opened
Who's
up
in
a
the
little
bush,
bit of
bro?
team play here. And now Flowers, we're sitting in a world, well, where Corte is in a brush, but
We're sitting in a brush.
I don't know. We're sitting in a brush, in a world in a brush. And he's going to desync their recalls, but we're in a world where Lion are already 2,500 gold ahead with the Grubs, with the Dragon, all the objectives to their name. Dokla's proxying here, so you get the extra timer for yourselves and see what they can do with it. They do have the 1 kill onto LeBlanc, who got a
Static Shiv.
Early Dark Seal with 4 stacks onto it, as we do get the Static Shiv, which is very nice for Senna. Obviously deals with your minion wave a lot easier there for your stacking. For your minion wave control,
I feel like old
very
League fans
least.
must be so confused by the starting items.
Right? Towards that power scaling fantasy for the Senna.
Doran's Blade, Shield, and Ring, or whatever, have just been the starting items for fucking ever.
I feel like the conversation around
Yeah,
this
they're
guy
almost
is
like
always,
completely phased out.
decision-making later on in the game is so impactful.
You got Bo on like every
he
AD.
finds
You
opportunities
got Helm
to
on like
get
every
involved
tank.
and change things in a way that other top laners don't always see.
Guess
The
mid
weakness
laners,
that he has, the criticism
mages,
that people have of
still
him
the same.
is often that his laning is not up to the same level as some of his other opponents. But here in this game, he's 3 waves almost ahead of Morgan. In
You think
terms
he
of
can make like
farm.
a
He
haste
made
starting
that play
item?
that you're talking about to roam down to the Dragon.
Hmm.
Dokla's having an awesome first 11 minutes.
That'd be like the only thing I could think of that would
Able to
even
earn
be
extra
different.
Pressure there.
Yeah, I don't know.
The teleport
I feel like
advantage,
Smolder would
turn
like
into
that.
something for the team too. Of course, the actual fight.
Or maybe like,
the play there was.
I guess more
large portion
mana,
of
like
it.
not
Man,
quite
are
tier,
we in
but
for another long one, Flowers?
Doran's
'Cause
tier.
right now,
Yeah,
Lion
yeah,
have
some
it
shit.
really under control, and Team Liquid gonna have to pull something out as far as the team fight. They're kind of in the opposite position this time around. It's gonna have to be them that come up with a huge combo. Did kind of highlight it in Champ Select. You're talking about. You liked the
sludge bucket.
The sludge bucket, as you said, with the Jarvan and the Cassio, trying to get Cataclysm and Miasma combination together. But Core JJ on his rel is notorious for getting into some pockets of Fog of War, getting some vision control, and having a large impact. Unfortunately for them, all the members of Lion do have flashes. Okay, Isle's actually going in for the initiation here. Dodges out on the Shattering Strike as well.
Yeah, not the full engage that they're going to commit. Just trying to see if they can get any panic, any scares out of Team Liquid, but Core JJ calm enough, doesn't really get a whole lot back with the Shattering Strike, but didn't need to. It does, however, mean that Lion still has total control over this bottom side river. The LeBlanc is still so scary with the Luden's Echo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Completed.
I feel like haste is really the only thing they don't have
it just means
an item for. Unless you want to make like a Doran that has some move speed, that'd probably be pretty sketchy.
So Lion just earned themselves an essentially uncontested second Drake here. Go up 2-0 in that objective count.
Yeah, I don't know how you balance that one.
Whenever it's quiet like this,
I'm just thinking what all the little runes are.
Calm like this, you really think
there's like
inspired teams
adaptive,
exactly
attack speed,
health.
Yeah, they're in the pocket. They're exactly where they want to be.
Of course, they're also 3-0 up with 3 objectives to their name and a lot of gold. And
who's Doran? He's the top laner for T1.
TL, you would have to think they're under attack again. Core JJ does expend the heal to get out of there. But that's going to be the end of that.
You could see Isles wanting to get in there with the dredge line to Spider-Man close enough, maybe follow it up with some CC to try to slow Core down, but no, he was just simply too far away up here on the top side with the Kane.
He was so good at the laning phase that they named every starting item after him.
Than he was before, and
holy
he didn't
shit.
seem to be particularly interested earlier on in the game. Obviously,
isn't there some relation between Doran and Ornn in the lore? Like, I think Ornn trained Doran, maybe? Need a fact check on that one. Low confidence
I will say,
on that assertion.
A huge portion of the gold, well, Douglas still doing work. A huge
Couldn't tell
portion
you.
of the gold lead
Other way around? There's no way
he's about
Doran trained Ornn. Ornn's like a fucking forged god.
There. And if
isn't
the
Doran
LeBlanc
just a
does
random
make a
chud?
mistake, then that champion, that champion, if you make mistakes on it, then you can throw away
I'll Google it
fairly quickly and become ineffective. But I wouldn't predict
Google
that to happen
fucking Gary.
in this case necessarily, because as we've gone over, you don't have a lot of tools to easily punish that champion in particular on the TL side at the moment. So we will lie and wait, as Team Liquid will here, rotating, Jan and Core back over to the mid lane, keep him farming.
Doran and Ornn share a master-apprentice relationship. Doran, the legendary blacksmith, was a mortal who trained directly under Ornn, the Freljordian demigod of the Forge. Fucking knew it.
Dokla, as you mentioned,
God, I'm smart.
That's great versus either AP.
Thank God I looked this shit up this morning just to seem right. Oh, fuck. That was smart.
What is demigod? Look it up.
Demigod?
Yeah.
It's like a half god.
Does leave the top side where your Rift Herald is. In the territory of the LeBlanc, just pushing.
What exactly does that entail?
It means you're not like a full god, but you're like a demigod.
That's a Cassante moment waiting to happen. I see Cassante near a tower, even if he's kind of low HP.
I know. I feel like in Greek mythology, it was like someone with a
4 players, because look at the mini
like one of their parents was a god, the other one wasn't. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's the same in the league.
I think you would complete. You would
feel
need
like
another player. You would need all
in
5
League, usually they
to do
just
a
refer to
Cassante
demigods
underneath
as
the
like the
turret.
Freljord people, right? Like Anivia, Volibear, Ornn, whatever.
As back over in mid lane, Berserker continues just farming up here on the Senna, up to 37 souls, working on that second item. And like you mentioned, it's not just the Kainic Rooker for Dokla against the
I feel like
Gragas,
all the
but
lore
being
is going
able
to feel weird
itemize
to me
with a
until it's
single item, with a
actually
single damage resistance type
put in.
against both
Maybe the
opponents you might
MMO.
have. It just feels
Like
so
something you
good
can
for
play
Sideline.
and feel.
In the side, either side, no problem for him. And
Sounds like you have a lot of inside
Morgan
information on this
trying to
MMO.
sustain up there versus either of them was having a rough time. Dokla using his shield.
That's something
time
I would
here, takes away the
assume would
board.
be happening.
Big Doke's doing a lot for the team this game.
Expansion on the lore.
And it's going to the Lion game plan, Flowers.
Yup, slow and steady wins the race. The Lion takes a big nap in the savannah before he goes on the hunt.
I just want to be a Blitzcrank because that's so much to ask.
Got the food, he's been eating. He's like,
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna like let you play champs versus you just being like a character in the world. I'm pretty sure you should be a character, and then they'll put the champs in the world.
You're telling me I'm going to be a fucking minion and just get farmed by champions repeatedly?
Yeah.
And while Saint didn't get the last hits,
And my whole goal will be sitting there switching my attack between minions to try to make the laner miss a cannon minion.
Really been the pivot point. I mean, we
And have
got the
one
comms
final
listen
laugh
in.
as they
I
take
really
me
like
out.
that They did the comms listen in from the draft, and they're like, "All right, Saint."
Not quite.
fine.
That sounds like a pretty sweet game. I'm down.
All right. You've earned that right after your Akali performance, sir. Still a 2,500 gold lead here. 30 seconds until the next Drake spawns. Not the easiest fight for Team Liquid to try to take, but I feel like
Ooh, if you want to be a caster minion, you gotta
get
the advanced subscription for that.
They need to be there first.
Yeah, that's a pay-to-win class.
Into the strong LeBlanc. They don't
unlocks it in the DLC.
Somebody get picked off by the Nautilus. You've got to
Maybe they'll keep all the raids and have every boss be like a champion.
Yeah, and TL,
so they're not like
right,
faceless
we just
enemies.
Think about item completion points.
Could be chill.
We don't care about gold so much.
Gotta deal with Corky's mechanics.
You know, at least the actual number.
He's burning the floor.
Buying your item completion points here with your 2 item power spikes, which they have not been able to get anybody to.
Fucking Doom bots.
And then focus on their setup for the team fight. They've got the control ward in the brush. They're still going to look for it here.
All right. It is a 5v5 this time. Morgan is already here in the
Big
fight.
team fight. Battle Herald is thrown down.
Inspired's going to go ahead and take the Battle Herald forward into the lane.
He's going to get the value out of the turret hit.
Yep. Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait.
Going in. He finds the pick. The Jarvan is already down. Inspired now.
That was an incredibly casual death for Jose. What?
Is burned down by the rest of Lions.
Yeah, and then Core as well.
It's the same damn song we sang in game
the hell?
1. Lions team
Where's the fighting?
Is just better.
And that one almost looked too easy for them because Inspired was off getting
Can't
value
do
out
shit.
of the Rift Herald. He was like, okay, our Rift Herald initiation didn't see anything, so I'm going to take a quick little turn over the tower.
Yep.
And Dokla decides, you know
Cooked.
what? That's too far, buddy. So guess what?
I don't know. Looks like we're getting to game 3.
As Inspired's even coming back from the mid lane.
Yeah, that was happening either way.
A little flank. This game is looking too easy.
So I'm right.
Yeah, this one's Soul Point, 5,000 gold lead. Enemy team doesn't have a single kill. It's 19 minutes into the game.
I mean, that was crazy. Dokla just looked at him. He had the charged up Q.
Let's go for TL's first blood.
Make a play.
Can we handle it?
Free Dragon.
Yeah, I don't really
TL
know what
first
else
blood?
to say about it. That was just Lion going in and Team Liquid not being respectful.
Who do they kill?
Dokla's got that 3rd and Tofo strike ready to go. You've got to pay attention.
Yeah, she's a tank actually. She's got a Doran's helm.
Oh.
They did a good job getting that control ward. You see, they took the vision first.
Just
but
hope
still,
she burns her flash in accident again.
Okay, focus up.
Focus up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
He's saying
You're
focus up
awesome.
because maybe they're falling asleep with how he.
His
how
shot
this game is
calling is
going.
truly next level.
All right. I have to say, though,
Everyone on the
like
team
we
is
were talking
so
about before,
unfocused. They're
Dokla
literally
has had
alt-tabbing
so
on
many
Reddit.
big individual
They hear the shot call, they
moments for this
instantly
team,
snap to attention.
especially through playoffs.
I'm focused.
He has had a lot of key engages. So him, as he said, stacking up his Zentelfo strikes off the Dragon, grabbing the vision control in the brush. He's doing all of the prep work. You know, people say you get lucky by preparing and then taking advantage
is this
of the
a kill?
opportunity. As we have a replay on bomb side too, where we're going for
Surely that champion's tanky as fuck.
They're out of juice.
I mean,
Morgan down to 10% health.
did that seem like he was going to die there? I don't know. I didn't think so.
Guaranteeing that he doesn't get too very low up here, but it's Lion keeping the
Guess
pressure
not.
on the top lane underneath the
Have they
tier 2.
clicked Dragus? What ability
Remember
order is he
back
doing?
earlier in playoffs too, you know, Dokla on his
I haven't
Poppy,
seen, no.
when he was looking at Quid versus Team Liquid. Quid was on the Annie in mid lane, and it was a pivotal moment.
Wait, if LeBlanc has Proto Belt, can she reactivate Proto Belt to jump back to where it started?
Think about this. Went for the flash play, got the initiation. Here,
Okay, can she press R to
doing the prep work,
Proto Belt
being
again?
ready inside the bush, got the
No.
initiation, and it gets lined to a very
Well, that's
early
fucking
Dragon
boring.
Soul point. Gets them to a very
Yeah, it
early
doesn't translate to her
Yeah, that's
items.
boring.
Almost now gold lead. And
It's actually just her
we're
abilities.
living in a world where the objective bounties are on the game, so the game itself trying to help Team Liquid.
They're going to need all the help they can get.
This is not MSI qualifying. Both these teams are going. It's just about who gets first seed and wins the split.
Generally, of course, not considered the strongest type, but especially when you have somebody
True.
like Cassante, someone who has all of this
It's
capability,
play-ins
is in
too, I
all-out
think.
Form. It can be
Like
Yeah.
the loser has to go to
powerful.
play-ins.
And any
Yeah,
soul
yeah.
is a good soul when you're already
Okay, so
this
Gragas
far
has
ahead
Q
of your
and W
opponents.
max.
It just makes it completely impossible for Team Liquid to find an angle to get back into the game. Dokla arrives back underneath the tier
Ooh, I kind of like the
turret
Lich.
here
I
to try
kind
to
of fuck
keep
with his
this
Gragas build,
structure
actually.
stable. It's still Team Liquid without a single turret take so far in this game. Yes,
like
there's 4
Lich
Team
Bane, really?
Liquid players up here.
I mean,
but Isles has already
I think
escaped
if you're doing
Dredge
W
line.
second,
I honestly think if you send these 4 after Dokla,
that kind of makes sense to me.
I would bet on Big Dokes too. Yeah, I would bet on Big Dokes too. He's got some team backup as well. They fire off the center ult anyway, and there's going to be.
Wait, okay, so with LCK,
anyway, you know, Baron is
Chat,
under control.
like,
They've got the vision over there now.
T1 Genji played, right?
Fully retake control of
Is
that
there not
top
more?
side.
Like,
even while Team Liquid had invested
not
4 members.
the winner of that plays HLE.
Kind of crazy how.
I think I saw people on Reddit saying there's not more.
Series this weekend, Flowers.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
game
just like
number
no finals.
1, to be fair, was controlled by Team Liquid very heavily for a very
Or
short
maybe
time.
HLE already
Once
won
the
finals.
pendulum
That's what
swung,
got
it
them
never
qualified or
swung
something.
back.
But I don't know.
And now I feel like
It's going to swing back this game.
the pendulum got trapped in the wall.
It's trapped on the Lion
And it's just
side.
spawned that way on the Lion side here in game number 2. They have controlled everything since that first dragon.
Hex Optics third on Senna, no man immune.
They got with the roam from Dokla, and now there are less than 60 seconds on the clock until the Dragon Soul spawns. The sirens are going off. The exclamation points are popping above your
Actually,
head.
I guess man immune would apply to everything that you static.
Problem for them is that
It doesn't sound that bad. I just think
items are already coming in
having a
for
tier and then
Lion here.
upgrading it
Berserker
that
has the
late
Hex
feels a
Optics
little
here
weird,
with the
but I don't
Senna,
know.
Who
On Senna
is,
specifically, her spikes are just a little weird in general.
And is gonna get mid
I mean,
his
very
souls seem
quickly
really
with the static
low.
shift.
Not even
So
60
Lion are
yet.
gonna have bot lane priority
At
and mid
23?
lane priority in preparation for
Yeah,
Dragon
no,
Soul. Only 20
it's a little low.
seconds away. Team Liquid are here.
All the jungler around, bro.
But can they pull out the team fight? It's going to be a difficult one.
I actually hate when Senna's follow me around while I'm farming camps. Or no, I hate when they attack the camp with me.
They've got Inspired already in the pit.
Why?
Because they're always
They're
fucking
gonna take it.
stupid and last hit it.
Point click for LeBlanc. It's so hard. They're trying to catch him. Trying to catch.
Like, it fucks both of us to do that, but they just don't have brains.
Oh,
yo, the TP shield was fully broken by Rel. 2k damage Rel Q. Ah, that's slow. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Inspired on the Wukong, has Flash and Cyclone both ready to go. Team Liquid still grouped up as 4 off to the
How
side
did they
here.
all get
Morgan
slowed so much? Was that
waiting up by the
Q
blue buff,
proccing
wants to
static
try to
or
see if
what?
Maybe he can get a big angle for a big cask.
Oh,
just
ow.
finds a little bit of burst onto Inspired and then has to immediately retreat. TL is going to go ahead and start up the Drake, but immediately Lion about to pounce right on in. The bounty is claimed.
Oh, they steal Drake. Inspired's not dead.
Team Liquid still firing, but nobody's been
Oh!
And Jose's gone.
He delivers himself. It's a 1-for-1 trade as Dokla finally falls.
Big
Isles
flash
might
from
be
Senna.
killed off here next. TL,
They got their first kill.
Get their ass, Morgan.
A second kill.
Uh-oh.
I think Zerga's dead.
No?
Oh my god.
Oh, Inspired's doing tricks on it.
Just when it looked like TL might have finally found something.
Oh my god.
Look at
The
that
Hex Optics
range.
range. It's Hex Optics range.
The Hex Optics extra range here too.
Ooh,
for Berserker.
all right.
Chases them down. Inspired
I
to go
think
heal
TL is
off the Raptor pit after
Okay,
flashing
no.
away.
So
Jose
what I
is
like
full
about
sent
Lich
in
Bane
their
Gragas
backline.
is that
Built a little
something that's a little bit
personal
awkward
there,
about
tried to kill
WMAX
Inspired at the end of the
second, or even
Dragon
just his
fight.
W in
Let's say,
general, is like
at Team
the
Liquid,
cooldown the ability
they are
doesn't
showing
start
signs
until
of
you
life
actually
at
auto
the very
attack.
least. So they get the chunk
So
of
like
Inspired at the very beginning.
you're
They try
already
to
like
burn down the Dragon,
having to
and
go
they
in
do
and do the
flowers.
auto to get any
They
value
burn
out of
it
it.
down. Inspired tries to go back for the
So you
swipe,
might
but
as well
too
just have
late.
Lich Bane.
They've already gotten it, and then they engage. Cassiopeia ult. They lock down Inspired. They almost burned him. The Deathfire touch is burning him. He
It
gets
makes
the
him
heal.
so
Jose's
attached to
like, I'm
being
gonna
in
go
there, though.
finish him. But he just
I mean,
And he's
gets
AP.
annihilated
The
there.
whole point of
Meanwhile,
the
Dokla
W
dies inside
is
the pit.
to get in
Morgan
there.
went for the flash play, but it
Like,
is
it gives
just
you so
not gonna
much
hit
flat
here.
damage
And
reduction
Berserker
that you
pushed
can
too
kind of
late
stay in
on
there,
the
and then
other
by
side,
just
used his flash to reorient.
like getting the
That's
auto
really
off, which Lich Bane
actually
helps you
good
with,
for TL,
from like
but
the
notice
attack
on
speed and
bottom of the
whatnot.
screen, Inspired was healing off the
It'll make
Raptors.
your next W
Back
come
to
up faster.
Berserker. And since Squid was so low, and Berserker has procced the extra range here.
I just don't think he's
for
getting in
Senna.
there, is all.
Inspired's able to finish up with those extra kills, and they use the Senna to chase down the last.
What the? He took his turn.
Holy shit, he's doing it back to him.
This is deep sea
Is that a
warfare, my
TikTok
friend.
dance or what? I've never seen this shit for this weekend.
I believe it's a TikTok thing, yeah.
And that's what happens when Senna gets to farm.
I think I saw it like a month ago. Not a TikTok,
Honestly,
but
though,
people
Yon
replicating it.
also
Scuba?
damage on the Corki.
What's the origin of it?
88 coming out from him. The fight was a tale
Trudge.
of 280 carries, but it's still Lion with a 6,500 gold lead. Team Liquid, though, can at least be happy that that isn't more than
Cat
it was
AI
before. It actually
slop,
shortened it by
I
about
see.
500, and they stopped the soul for now.
Exactly.
It seems as if I've missed out on nothing.
That little
after all.
glimmer of hope.
LeBlanc's just
all
up
the
50
Team
CS on
Liquid fans
Casio.
are holding on
you
to
don't
right
have the
now.
emote?
They denied the Dragon
Scuba?
Soul, at least for now. 2 minutes in the future, we're going to have another
The emote's
test
pretty good.
flowers. Can Team Liquid
It's a silly
again?
little
Baron
cat
will be available while
doing
the
it.
Dragon Soul is threatening the other side of the
I
map.
guess not.
And so it's going to be a hard approach for Team Liquid. But we've seen they denied the last one. Maybe they can do it again and claw their way back to parity.
Here's the tough part. Now you've got the full Zonias for Saint. Now you've got Guardian Angel.
My chief
for
emo
Inspire.
officer is
Doppler still very, very difficult to kill.
not
just
around.
in general. There's a lot of tools you have to fight through on the TL side to
It's
win
fine.
one
You,
of these
you can
fights or
just
even
click
come
an at it
close to
yourself. Here you
again.
go. Just linked it.
Yep, that's pretty annoying to have to fight into. Those are some definitely very, very annoying fight-focused items. These individual use here for the Guardian Angel, it's such a big difference with Inspired having it fully completed.
This shit is lagging its balls off. It's not loading.
We'll see. Team Liquid
Wait,
trying to
refresh.
look for the angle to get
Should
back
load.
into it
I know
still.
7TV does that sometimes.
Trying to bide their time, see if they can get an approach towards the Dragon. Lion here, though, they're going to get something out of Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan, he does kind of take a beating, but he gets himself away at least. Does it without the flash as well. Inspired committing the Cyclone to that one, trying to get the kill. Doka decides not to go all out for it. Morgan manages to escape. Still 7,000 gold lead for the Lion side.
Add
Morgan
to...
happy to have walked away from that one, but it's 60 seconds until the Dragon spawns, so Team Liquid has to retake control, reestablish their position, and get ready to fight for the soul.
I don't know. I don't love it, but
well, look at these cooldowns too.
Seems
makes
fine.
It a little bit interesting. 40 seconds still.
I don't
here
see
for
myself
the
using
cooldowns
it.
On the ultimates that were invested to come back, though.
You wouldn't
Morgan
use it.
Definitely will
The
have
chat would.
his.
But
Honestly,
like, what's the context? When would you be like, damn, I want to post this?
Than that.
I don't know. It's kind of funny when there's music playing. Kind of fits.
Like a dancing one, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
He's level 16. Quid is still only level 15 with a 10-stack Rod of Ages.
Also, I do think we should continue to
That's
point
the most
out
real
these items that are
context
so
is just
good for,
music.
like, individual procs. The Verdant Barrier, even as a component item, it still at least gives you that spell.
So you're telling me Morgan is 8 levels up on Isles while Lion is winning?
And you have to, like, use flashes.
Am I understanding this correctly?
Gets knocked off by a rocket.
Top lane's balanced. You're right, Meteos.
Hold on, immediately they want to go in after Quid. They can't
I mean,
find him here, but
is it top lane or is it Rod of Ages? Oh god, that is a...
Wait a second.
Wait, my asthma? Or is it down? Oh, they don't have enough. Wow. I mean,
Team Liquid, great
maybe it's a good enough window to just get it?
Scouting out the Inspired flank angle.
What does Lion do? Do they contest it anyway, or do they say, alright, fuck it?
Okay, Inspired in the fog
They have
of
to
war.
just kill it, TL.
Cancels his recall. Inspired cancels
Yeah,
his
but I mean,
recall.
like,
He's gonna wrap around,
what is
take
Lion
the
gonna do
wall
here?
side.
Oh!
This looks so good for TL. They shot the
Wait,
win
Inspired's
fight.
just back in here. I guess he's got Sundered Sky. He's just gonna fucking bonk everyone, heal up. Oh! Ulti flash onto Inspired!
There you go,
did
kill the
no
dragon.
damage.
Kill the fucking dragon.
Ermington.
was Morgan.
Wait,
Run.
they got it.
TL got it, yeah. It's an X. Oh my god.
Dude, Inspired's not dying somehow. He's just Sundered Skying up perma.
Holy moly,
Yeah.
man. Jose Diodo trying to escape all the way back
What?
at the tier 2 as Yon runs behind.
Jarvan's another one of those champs, bro. He's just... He's looked so fucking limp most games.
Knows where he is.
Dokla's letting him
Unless he's
know,
just
gives him
hard
one
shitting
more
on the game.
thumbs up,
He's
gives
just
him that big ol' Intofo
not
smack,
strong.
And that is 4 dead on the TL side. Yes, they get the dragon, but they lose the fight. And
He's not even that
Lion's going
behind
after
levels or
Baron.
item-wise.
Jose's the only man left alive. He's coming to try to stop it, but
Glitches.
Isles denies him.
Can he get the miracle? He's going to have to get through a lot to be able to make it
Jose,
happen.
you have a GA.
And
It's
he
not
doesn't
worth
have
it.
flash
It's
or
not
ulti
worth
to
it.
do
Actually,
it.
fuck it. Send it. It's a bounty.
There's no way they let him walk up and get in there.
Nope, they're just waiting on it. Dredge line into the firepower over the wall from Berserker. Isles just trying to
Just
keep
do
Jose
it, bro.
alive.
Just fucking go. Just go! Oh! How'd he get that? It was like 1,500.
He's too clutch. That's
How did he
how
get
they-
that, actually?
He gets past the bodyguard.
And they killed Dokla?
The Baron. Dokla punished in the side lane as well.
And they got Jose? Hold up. Pause, champ.
Stalling his death, or are they missing skill shots? I legit can't tell.
Tiny glimmer of hope, but it
Oh
is
my
still
God.
shining for Team Liquid in this game. They
Wow,
get the
Jose
dragon,
actually
they
got it. That was
deny
such a
the soul,
fucking
and then they
ballsy
steal the
attempt because you
Baron
have
flowers.
GA.
He is able to walk
But at the
up
same time,
and
it's one of
get in
those,
there.
like,
He steals
this
it.
game's pretty
Jose
fucked if you don't get it.
pulls it off.
A play from Jose Dioto, despite the fact
Damn,
that
I
Lion knew
I don't
he was
get
gonna try to do it.
how it died, though. It was... I never saw the HP below 1500. And all he did was smite it. I don't think he hit it with anything else.
Oh man, yeah, he did have to use
Unless
his
it was like
Guardian Angel
Inspired's
cooldown
Jungle
as
Pet
well, and-
kicked it
but
as
man,
Jose smited.
Team Liquid, they are barely holding
Probably,
on, Flowers.
yeah.
They are holding on to the threads of this game. But
Oh,
they won't
man,
let
that's
go.
awkward as
TL still
fuck.
fighting.
They have stopped the Dragon Soul twice. They have stolen the Baron.
We got Dragon, no GA. Are you gonna steal that shit? Maybe.
Dude, Jan's comms make me fucking laugh. But his vibes are actually good even when they're in fuck situations.
Yeah.
You gonna steal that shit?
You gonna steal that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Good
You got
comms.
that shit,
gonna
bro?
steal that? Yeah. TKHP. 2.6 right now, 2.4. He gets locked up by every CC already used. You know,
I can see when
Nautilus
Inspired
already
last
uses
hits
the
it.
auto. They already
Oh,
used the
right
hook.
there.
They already used the Senna snare. He gets in there. Look
He
at
tried
that
to kill
timing,
it.
too.
Like,
barely.
Yeah,
What?
it
His
was
Q
the
didn't
jungle
hit
pet.
it.
Dick.
Something about there. So it
It was
gets
the jungle pet for
combo.
sure.
Split second damage. Holy.
What if his jungle pet
Oh, dude.
immediately did damage in a
I
bug?
think that might actually... I think Inspired might have been fucked by his own Jungle Pet because, like, Jungle Pets cannot last hit
All
objectives.
the motivation and the vibes
Like,
on the team. If you're able
So
to make
if you time your
a very
smite with their
difficult
Jungle Pet, maybe
comeback
it just gives it
in
to
a
you.
game like that.
Maybe it's a fucking
Tough
bait to be
stuff,
hitting it as a
man.
jungle
Jose Dioto
before the
locking
smite.
in when they need him as Morgan tries to go for his
Dude, that
recall.
might have actually been what
Miles
happened
gonna
there.
stop him as Berserker's
I
Dawn
mean,
and
it's
Shadow
only an
interrupted the
explanation,
recall
right?
to buy enough time for that.
Wait,
But
that's
Morgan
kinda
can get himself
fucking
away.
crazy.
At least for now, I don't think Lion wants to overcommit trying to kill the Gragas.
Huh.
Yeah, thanks to the Baron buff that Jose stole. He's got the quick recall
That's super
to get out
weird.
of there, and they're pushing back for some money.
Okay, Lion. Maybe looking for an opportunity here for a fight. Teleport about to arrive from Morgan. That's
Oh.
Gragas. He's not very tanky. but
What the?
Honestly,
Isles is
not
got
looking
fucked.
that bad for TL.
scrambling a bit as Team
They're
Liquid
kind of hanging in
team
there as a
fighting
big
is
ass
really
fucking Cassie ult.
shining now, Kobe.
Yeah, it was
Isles tried to
shining
ult
bright
flash
there
and he
with
got
the
Cassie
Zogras from
ulted.
Morgan, he
Yup.
teleports in.
It didn't go
they
off.
send on him with Lion going for the engage onto the Gragas on teleport arrival, but Morgan had the arm
I mean,
guard. He pops it. He buys the time.
I don't
and
know,
Quinn
bro.
Uses the Lion
I don't think
engage against
TL's
them with his
likely to win, but
Cassiopeia
dude, I mean,
ult. They
Corki's
burn down
huge
the
at this
counter
point.
kill. Team Liquid.
There's one champ I would want to be huge. I would want it to be Corki.
They're working their
on
way
TL.
back into it.
Although,
was
like,
slither by
Senna's
slither.
in a
That was
really good
Quinn
position, too.
having the timing,
Yeah, I mean,
stopping that
Senna's
engage.
big, but
Beautiful stuff
LeBlanc,
there.
he's
Seraph,
like
10 stack
triple
lot of
condom
ages.
LeBlanc.
Void
I'm not
snap
sure
completed. He's
what
got
this
his
champ
empowered boots, of course.
contributes
He's doing
at this
plenty
point in
of
time.
damage to
Oh, look.
anybody that steps
There
in
you go.
range.
Some poke.
And now it's 15 seconds. It's time
Yeah.
to hold the Dragon Soul yet again.
Here we go. Round 3 of Dragon Soul fights. Team Liquid again, they've got control of the banana brush here with the control ward. Jose lying in wait, but Lion can just force him out. They brute force, they walk their way in. A little bit of a flank there. Morgan decides against it. Gragas
I
coming
mean,
back
it's
to
just
the
gonna be
team
hard for
now.
TL.
Yep. Morgan does not have
Morgan
his
has to
flash.
get a
Flash is
fat
available on
ult.
Everybody else on the TL side. Keep your eyes on Core JJ on that rel.
But like, you see how
Berserker's
Morgan
range is so
pre-Ws
massive.
before the fight like that? I think that's like not what you want to do.
Dokla going in.
So you're just
He
wasting the whole
drags the
DR.
enemy jungler away from the
Oh
fight.
wait, Jose gets it again! How can he just keep stealing this shit? Now Inspired's just fucking rage playing it. He said, "Fuck this."
Core JJ surviving with the Chrono Blossom Harness, but he can't quite do it. Saints trapped in the Cataclysm as Quake goes over the wall.
Oh, 1K to Yon! 1K to Yon!
I mean, they can't win anymore. Berserker.
Still firing.
Survive.
It's a 3-for-1 trade. It's the
I mean,
third time
bro,
we've
if there's
seen
one
this.
80 carry that can jump in and one-shot a Senna, though, it's
The
Corki
fight
for sure.
goes to Lion.
Yeah, if they can get on her.
Oh my god, just kidding. He
But-
can't fucking hit him.
Team Liquid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he toggled his
just
fucking...
completely spaced.
He's
Lion
aimbotting
looking
his
for even
ass.
more.
Yeah, wow, Berserker's mechanics are so good. With only 500 extra range, he's managing to perfectly auto-space Yon there.
Got back into the pit after Cassante ulted him away. Does deny the Dragon Soul, but Lion are going to make him pay for it with an inhibitor.
Honestly,
here. They are pushing hard.
TL made it.
Yeah, this is
TL made it fun.
Scary for TL. It's still 10 seconds before Quid's back alive.
The score makes it look like they got just full-on dicked on, but I mean they kind of did, but they, you know, they put up a fight. They didn't roll over. They tried some shit, mostly just stealing a shit ton of objectives back to back to back.
Yeah.
Look like they're all the way back. Berserker so strong in the center. Level 18 now with all that range. Morgan finally rejoins the mix, but the AP Gragas is just bursted down. Berserker goes down.
He just died instantly.
Core JJ trying to defend still. Yon finally responds, but it's too late.
Nice try.
Take game 2. They move to match point.
Oh my goodness.
Gragas did not look very useful there,
do make
I will
him
say.
work for it at the end, but Lion in the end, they still get the Nexus. They've been denied the Dragon Soul multiple times, but they'll take the victory in game number 2.
I mean, he didn't really get much out of it.
The Baron steal into that
I think it's fine, though.
Dragon steal. I thought for sure Cassante took him all the way through the damn Dragon Wall, and he just
maybe
said,
it's good for the 1v1, but it's fine.
Right back in,
yeah, I mean, it could be good for trading, and kind of makes sense. What else would he buy there?
Still the Lion victory. It was the early
I've seen other AP builds
that gave them the lead they had all game long.
I mean, he delayed the Shadow Flame. Like, he got Shadow Flame third. Could he have gotten a second?
And toss things down to Kangas.
Oh, you think it's just full fucking AP?
I don't know what the build is normally.
How are we feeling about that one, Mullet Arena? Jose with multiple steals, but still weren't able to take it out at the very end. But hey, that's game number 2. We still have more
Come on,
ahead of
TL,
us,
do it. Win a game.
For that, we got the ASU
Win 2.
Collegiate squad here.
The esports club?
And I got to talk to President Ali about the program. First off, what's it like running a collegiate esports program?
Oh my God, it's so much fun, but so much work, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. We have an amazing program here with tons of awesome students who are super engaged, really willing to put in tons of hard work and make their dreams come true, so it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
Hashtag ad.
That's awesome. We also have Vice President Eric on my right here. What message do you have for anybody?
The Vice President of the United States.
High school who's looking to graduation, looking to attend the university, wants to get involved
of Arizona State University.
Come over to ASU. We got the party school, of course. We got the best League of Legends program in the West here at ASU.
Is that true?
Maybe.
And what conference?
You just said they're a party school.
Yeah, so we compete in CELO West.
Why is it only high schoolers? Like, why can't I apply for the League of Legends program?
Leagues that we compete in here at ASU. So if you're interested, you're in high school, come check us out. We would love to have you here at
I feel
ASU competing for us.
Like, who's your biggest rival?
It's unfair that they're only targeting high schoolers and not
our biggest rival is UCI.
30-year-old men.
Not 32-year-old Meteos. Like, what the fuck?
Actually, 33.
Light work.
Oh,
Light work,
fuck,
right?
you're old as hell.
Light work. UCI, your move. All right, we also have the team with us right now. Shout out the ASU squad. And we're going to do a little segment called Armchair Analyst here.
1/3 of my life is over if I make it to 100.
Quite soon here. How is Team Liquid going to bounce back? What's your name and what's your position?
Liam, I'm the support on the team, and you know, they're just warming up right now. Yeah. I think they got 3 in a row on them, you know. They're going to bring this right back. I know my boys got it.
A lot of
Team Liquid
fans out there hoping for that as well. How are they going to do it, though? Give me that Reddit Armchair Analyst approach. How does Team Liquid win Game 3?
You know, I think Core JJ, he's the best support to ever do it, in my opinion. Carrier's got nothing on him, and he's just going to go out there.
Damn.
Carrier's got nothing on him? I think he's got to start with Isles first.
Super hot take segment. I feel like that would have been a great one.
I think he's got to worry about Isles before he worries about Carrier.
Tyler, I'm the coach for the varsity team at ASU. Used to play support. I think Core JJ needs to be able to play the map, so he needs to be put
the
on, like,
varsity
hard
coach.
Get a champion where you can
What the hell is varsity?
Things, shut down Inspired.
Like a
That's
name?
how Team Liquid's going to get back in this year.
It's like the
a
top
lot
one.
Of bards from the audience as well. Do we agree? All right, sick. What's your name? What's your position?
My name is Hazem. I'm the ADC on the varsity team. And
Shout out.
Do they have
And,
multiple teams?
You're a
They're
challenger
specifying
player, right?
varsity.
We were talking, and you've been
Sounds
framed
like it.
by Saint in solo queue. Is that correct?
Yeah, Saint is not the biggest fan of me.
What did you do to earn Saint's ire?
You know,
Nora's
sometimes you
double
have a
lift.
couple bad deaths in a game. ADC's a tough role, man. Come on.
Do you have any
True.
message for Saint before you give your armchair analyst?
You know, I'm a big Lion fan, but sometimes it's a little hard to be a Lion fan when you're getting flamed by your players that you're watching. So if you could just be a little bit nicer in the future, that'd be nice.
For the students out there. All right, put yourself in the role.
Is this
of
guy
letting
like
the
high
panelists
challenger?
go. Armchair analysis. Let's actually take from Lion's side though, because we've heard a lot of
Probably
How does Lion
high
close out
master.
this series?
I think we just need to put.
Yeah, I guess with
Berserker on
matchmaking, you don't
scaling
actually have to be
ADC.
challenger to play with challengers.
You know, the inspired.
Yeah, with all the
himself,
reset.
He says all you got to do on jungle is farm. All you got to do on ADC is farm. So you just sit there, farm up. Team Liquid hasn't been able to really play the map, keep Rakan and Bard down, and they're just gonna outscale them and win the game.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Where's the jungler? I want to hear from a jungler on the team. Oh, right over here. All right. What's your name?
Hayden.
Hayden. What does Jose got to do, man? He did so much work in that game.
Jose was
Everything.
zoning.
He's winning all the smite fights. I feel like he's on all
Yep,
these plays
see?
early. I think he just needs to keep doing that. Keep snowballing the game early. Don't let Inspired farm up and
Keep snowballing it early. He's 0-2, bro.
get those skirmishes. Be at
You're
objectives
not snowballing
first. I think,
shit.
Early game, Lion's been at a lot of objectives.
Meteos
first,
flaming
and then, like,
junglers
turn the map
again.
for them.
Yikes.
So I think they just need some better setup.
Get a
with the
grip, buddy.
objectives, and they need to keep playing the early game like they did game one.
Keep snowballing these losses. Just keep losing quick, bro.
Make sure Berserker can't scale.
It'll get
I
better.
loved all that, but counterpoint. If he's there first, he can't steal all the objectives, which is kind of cool, right?
I'm trying to find this 80 carries to op.gg. Anyone know? Any off chance someone happens to know?
All right, give it up one more time for ASU.
I don't know
and
how
the
the fuck
squad
I would
here.
even find it.
That's it from us. Let's throw it back to the lounge.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Oh, Raz. It's true. You ready?
Oh, I got you. I got you right here.
Batter up.
Blue. Oh! Oh!
That's a 3-0.
I got a few back in my days. I'm a good batter.
Holy shit, wait, he's huge.
But, enough of Raz. We got to break down this week's Pagoda moment with some team fighting from Lion. That
Holy
looked eerily
fuck.
reminiscent of something we watched in the pre-show.
Oh, wait,
so you'll
someone
recognize
linked-
this if you were sticking around.
Is this him?
So Lion is looking
Master
to actually set up
Zero
here
LP?
for a fight. You'll notice Morgan.
Dude, he's
top with
in
no
college,
TP.
asshole.
Doka took a base and
That's
he's gonna
true.
use this time to actually just run
Hasn't
straight
played in
down.
2
You can
weeks.
see Berserker as well is moving over from the
He's
bot
in
side. He
college.
had just lost his flash. And you are playing with
So?
LeBlanc,
I played
who
all the
needs
fucking
to
time
have
in
space
college.
created
That's all I really did.
Because there's Petrifying Gaze.
And where did
available.
that get
There
you?
is, obviously, the flash stun available here.
A
There's
degree?
lot of
I
CC.
don't think so,
Inspired is
buddy.
gonna
I mean,
try
I
to move
would have
forward
got a
and again,
degree, but I had to
Meteos
fucking carry your
spend
dumb ass
abilities
in
on him.
LCS,
He
so I had to
knows
take
that
some
they're
time
gonna have the
off.
extra man when Doka arrives.
I can go
So
back
he's
anytime
Oh,
I want.
Q flash
It was that hard to
immediately
carry?
from JJ. Quid is
You
going
gonna
to
take a
look
break?
to actually follow up
Yeah,
here
I mean,
as well.
it's a
Hits the
full-time
Petrifying
job.
Gaze. They use the flag and drag. They spend all of these tools,
Makes
but
sense.
Isles is peeling on the side. And guess what?
I'm sorry to have
Miasma
dragged
is
you
now
down.
The flash
Oh,
is
that's
down.
fine.
The Petrifying Gaze is down. And look at the root here landed on multiple people from the center over the wall as Berserker arrives. This sets up perfectly for Saint. Saint goes forward with the flash, hits the chains, takes down Jose. Cassante arrives. It is a complete destruction at the team fight here from Lion, and once again, it is Inspired setting it up. And this is the fight I was talking about. This is them against C9. Inspired again knows he needs
Wait,
to create space.
isn't
for
college
Berserker,
fucking
and in this
done
one, he
right now,
steps
by the way? It's
forward.
like
C9
June.
overcommitted onto the Jace. They spend all their spells on him. They do
He's putting
kill
in
him,
extra
but
work,
they
summer
lose the
school.
fight, and it just felt like we were watching the exact
No.
same fight
Something you would never know
twice
about.
here, which I thought was so interesting because again,
Bro
we're
needs
seeing
to be on that
Inspired's
grind.
philosophy here in action, where he knows
Get
I
up to
just need create
Challenger.
space. We have the extra man. Make them spend their cooldowns, and
I'm
LeBlanc
I'm browsing
and
this match history. I'm gonna find the game Saint
If you've seen a lot of
Flamed him.
plays like that, if you guys see any plays like that, remember to paw go to where these play.
0 and 25. Holy fuck! Why did
I feel
Saint
like
say that?
At
about him?
least, even though I'm saying this, even though I'm saying it might be a sweep, even though I'm saying
It's a
this,
sweep.
It
You're
might
saying
be.
it's a sweep.
It might be.
It's a little
But
rough.
like Jose Diota's making it interesting.
He
Making
did
it
in
really
that game.
interesting.
He really
Yeah.
did.
And I mean, like, compositionally, you could see Windows back in.
Yes.
I think we talked so much about going into this
What is
series
Saint's
about how
name?
much TL like relies on Quid, right? They trust him enough to first pick
No
the
idea.
Molly. I actually really loved hearing earlier in comms from Inspired about Saint playing LeBlanc, because I think
Is it
Saint's
still
been having
Saint
a
spelled
good series.
backwards?
So let's listen in on that in case you didn't hear it.
I mean, Saint is on fire today. Maybe we should just give him LeBlanc then. You want LeBlanc, Saint?
LeBlanc.
I got Saint's just like LeBlanc.
You want LeBlanc? LeBlanc.
I mean, he had a great early game.
There's no way they just replayed that. What the fuck?
They cut off the ending where he's just sitting there staring at the monitor
Looks like
blankly.
the casters were also unanimous in going for him.
Yeah.
But they're just such good team fighters that they're creating so much space for him as well.
Exactly, and that's kind of like where I was. I can see both sides. I think Berserker played the fights really, really well, but also his teams allowed him to do that by absorbing all of these spells, by creating that space, and that is the strength, the beauty of Lion team fighting, is they have faith that anyone can carry. They just have to set them up for
Jesse
success.
Pinkman #Lion.
I think
Is he a baking bread fan or what?
to be able to create fights as well. And there are times where
Dude, I fucking
Morgan
hate
is
that
trying
sound.
to do the exact same thing, but you're
Yeah, I don't see his game with Saint
damage-heavy
anywhere in
Gragas that
here.
cannot create space for long. So I think everybody on
Must have
Lion's
been
side
months
has really
ago.
been contributing.
And returning to the big
Maybe
picture,
that
as
reason,
you're
that
surrounded
guy is the
by
reason the
skilled
Champions Queue
players
got
over
canceled.
there.
Yeah, I agree with you on the picture.
Inspired is one game away from his 7th North American title.
Out of 12
It
splits.
would make
Doubles
him,
was saying it
7
died
and
because of the collegiate
12.
players.
Yeah.
7 titles
Or
won
the
out of
amateurs,
12
sorry, not the collegiate.
possible titles.
On 3
That's
different
What, Champions Queue?
insane.
With lots of new young players as well across
Yeah.
different rosters, and I just think it is insane how well he is playing.
Them
He
damn
always seems
kids.
to know exactly what to do in the moment to get the win. He sets up for his teammates incredibly well. He elevates
Honestly,
his
I-
teammates around him, split after split, team after
I
team.
didn't play one game.
There was so much doubt this offseason that he would be able
You
to
didn't play
do
a
something
single
similar,
game?
right?
Nope,
Because
I did not play
Black Quest
one.
roster was seen as such a super team with how much
I mean,
Scared of
I-
voice
built
comms
around
that
him,
much.
I don't want to
Yikes.
fucking
and of
voice
course,
comms
made
with
a
people I don't know.
But I
Like,
feel like he
I'm
is
good.
able
You didn't have to.
uplift, and of course the team has a great environment to be
Yeah,
able to do
I'd-
the same thing. So like real credit to him
And I
and the
didn't.
team to be able to like yes, even if you're at a bad moment in the beginning of the year, to really rise to the occasion.
Yeah. Well, this one might not be for us. You got to take a break, but don't miss any LCS action when you get your favorite foods delivered on Uber Eats for less gold. We are going to break. Game 3 is up next. It might be a 6.
if I was an 80 carry, I would love calming with everyone. I just fucking whine the whole game. Just crying to be justified. I'm not getting enough farm. I can't carry late game. Need a gank. I'm the carry.
Wow, it sounds like you're replicating somebody that you might know. Care to share your past traumatic experiences?
You, unfortunately.
Oh. Ooh.
No one's allowed to expect anything of me. I can expect everything of everyone. It sounds just so peaceful and nice.
What? You'd be expected to carry. You just cried for all the resources.
Yeah, but they're not like they're not gonna voice comm that to me.
You're allowed to choke the resources when you get them? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, they're not gonna say anything in voice. By that point, we've already lost.
I think they would have some choice words for you personally.
No.
Feed. Get fed.
Camp for you all game and you just choke?
Scan the QR code for deals.
Just throw
No,
it?
because you can't flame an 80 carry without it being like obviously inflammatory and toxic. But with junglers, you can just like torment them by just calming really obnoxiously.
Huh. I'm
Just
not sure
like,
I'm
yo,
following this
like,
line of logic.
Top's free. Top's completely free here. Yeah, no ward. Oh, it's pushing to me. Yeah, we can kill this guy. Hey, you want to skip Krugs? Hey, yo, we can kill Top. No, I mean, I'm not telling you to come. I'm just giving information.
I'm okay. Hook in 3.
That's the torment that you're so scared of.
Oh, followed by 30 minutes of groaning and moaning when they're losing their lane. Oh, he's just too ahead now. Like, I was ahead early, but you know, just couldn't punch him.
Oh, they fucking ganked me, man. Holy shit, that was cringe.
You have a lot of opinions about jungle for someone that doesn't ever play it.
I think try. Cassiopeia also no flash. Everyone no flash.
Sounds like you might be the scared
flash, no
one
flash.
of the role.
No flash.
What? I played a jungle fill yesterday. I'm absolved.
Let's see how it went.
I was legit piss smurfing.
No flashes, everyone.
He was piss smurfing. Let's see it.
No flash, Cassio, and Gragas has no flash.
He's playing in Low Master. He played Shyvana and you lost.
Low Master.
Low Master and you lost.
You want to read me the number of LP for that one? The Low Master?
It's a purple border.
Sorry guys, I mean I missed the spite on the national.
Oh, he gave me a color instead of a number. I see. Trying to hit
He said
me
I missed the smite on the... Dude, I actually think it wasn't his fault. Legit.
The Baron seal?
Yeah. There's like almost no way he could have gotten it, I think. Because if he... Think about it. No. Like actually, though. I'm pretty sure the exact frame... Because League is like 30 tick game, right? So the exact tick that his jungle pet hit the Baron was when Jose smited it. And because his pet can't kill it, and Jose's smite can, it goes to Jose. So he would have to also smite at the exact same frame that his jungle pet goes off.
Pure skill. Calculated.
Welcome back, everybody, to the LCS Spring Finals.
I'm going to try it. Next time I'm going to smite pet, I'm just going to stop hitting Baron. So my pet fucks off.
In the Mullet Arena for what might be the last game of the split.
Don't say it.
I don't want it to be. I would love to get to a
because you
game
genuinely
number 5,
can't combo
so
with your
far
pet.
today, Kobe,
Pet works against it. It won't kill it.
Superior. They were behind in
You can
game
only get it
1
low for you.
until they scaled and took over. In game number 2,
They
they were
won't finish,
ahead
indeed.
from the very first fight. And even though Team Liquid had...
Why isn't there more tick manipulation in League? Yeah, like people do it in RuneScape all the time. What's the difference? Yeah, so what if there's only like 1 tick per second in RuneScape and like 30 in League? It's still the same thing.
Yeah, you say, what is the tick rate? It's 1?
In RuneScape, it's 0.6 of a second. There's like 100 ticks per minute.
To keep themselves alive. Some little glimmers of hope, but still extinguished by...
Dude, I've been learning some more shit about the RuneScape ticks. Like, it is so fucking weird. So, like, if you're sprinting in RuneScape, you move at, like, 2 tiles per tick, but you never actually appear on that middle tile. So, like, you can go over hazards and traps if you run over it. Like, you can walk directly over it, and the game will register as you never touched it, even though your character will, like, walk over it visually.
So here's the interesting thing. Team Liquid last time,
it's super fucking jank.
This time around, they're going for the last pick instead. It's the buy banned out by TL. Lion's going to continue banning away the Lee Sin, but that Rakan that's been banned
it's...
Oh, actually, no, I think I know what you're talking about. Like, I think I experienced it a little bit.
Prioritize second instead. Now, Lion, of course, still have that third ban.
I was doing the little boss thing.
The opportunity. Maybe you just steal Rakan away.
Yeah, you need to use like a plugin called like True Tile, where the game shows you where you actually are, because your character doesn't. Like your character's animations are delayed, so it's not like laggy looking and you're not teleporting around.
Quid's Yone. Lions say we are not losing to a Quid Yone. A lot of teams have, but not us.
Yesterday, we certainly saw what happens when Quid Yone gets out of control, completely dominated that game against Cloud9. And none of that's going to matter unless you can step up here.
All right, this could be the end.
How do they want to go about
TL 3 arcane bans.
Is banned out. The Jace is banned out. However, Rakan is up. Bard
Wait,
is
Lion
up.
banned
Both of these champions
Saints fucking
can be
Yone?
such huge playmakers. I'm curious, what is Lion going to prioritize here?
Yeah, the Caitlyn Bard lane is very powerful for bottom side. A lot of pushing opportunities with some Bard stuff later. It's fun to play with the emotions.
Yumi first pick.
Players, huh? With some hovers.
Yeah, Dokla really enjoys this, but that is also a ban that was missing in this third draft.
It sounds like there's booze.
Team Liquid had banned out Nocturne both times to keep it away from Inspired. This time it falls through those bans, and that is Lion's first pick.
Yeah, Inspired loves what Nocturne can do for team fights here, turning out the information for the enemy team. Also, obviously attacking solo laners and side laners specifically, but TL, okay, looks like we are going to go right to the old
Xayah Rakan.
Ion and J.
Classic.
through the bands.
I mean, they knew this was coming. They picked Nocturne.
It up for him.
What do you punish Xayah Rakan with?
Skin on Rakan. He is extremely good at
Kaisa, Leona, fuck it. Dude, bring that shit back.
Still lightning quick engages from him. And
Kaisa is some ass cheeks.
Yana also has been our best
That's just because you're not doing the
so
Voltaic
far
Dusk and Dawn static shift build.
Yeah, I tried that, and unfortunately my PC exploded because it was so bad.
Yeah, they nerfed the interaction. It's not your fault.
To keep herself alive. Lion now going to go ahead and draft the Yunara Lulu, the hyper carry combo here for Berserker and Isles.
The thing is, it's always kind of is still fun for the Nocturne too, because if you get your Fear Tether on the Xayah,
It was crazy, dude. Like all the fucking hyper on static, and then it was just
right back down.
not this psycho OP item.
We'll see though. Yunara Lulu has
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fucking clickbait with any change to the
We'll see
game.
though. The Victor definitely has.
Yeah,
People always make, like, I saw one about Locke on the PBE, where there's a clip of people being, someone's literally, he was like fucking 600 or some shit AP at like 19 minutes with fucking like Death Cap, Shadow Flame, Lichbane, Sork, full stack Darkseal, just like running around killing people on Locke. And then having some like, you know, trying to come across as being informative about it. I'm just like, dude, you're so fucking fed. Like, and then people come, like, this champion's so broken. I'm like, bro, put those items on fucking anybody, and they do that.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Does not want to get hit with that again because it was literally he was playing Xayah.
I mean, PBE information is for sure fake. Like, I mean, you know, testing a champ
Won the entire game.
in like games.
That right there is a trauma ban. That's what we're going to call that.
I think looking at mechanics is about all you can do.
Normally you see those people
Like, oh,
ban
this
when they just
interacts
lost
this
to a
way.
solo queue, but
Yeah.
that is
Oh, you
one of
push
the
your
bans.
Q and then your
Nuance isn't
E.
quite solo queue. This is a little further back than your last game on ladder, but Ornn's going to be banned out now by Lion as well. They don't want to deal with Morgan on that big tank, that massive.
All right, TL,
engage there in the
you
top
did this
lane.
yesterday.
Certainly.
The Xayah into Nocturne.
Have to this time around. What can it
Actually
open up
win
a
with it
little
here.
bit more, you know, Rumble
I mean,
priority here if there's
Xayah
no
Rakan
more
Victor,
answers, very
solid
common
first three.
answer into it, and
His looked more solid than fucking Yunara and Nocturne have. Nocturne's look pretty whatever without Orianna, honestly.
Oh no, let's see what they're working with here as they move up. Another
Just turns
Saint
out the fucking
champion,
lights.
The Ahri also gonna hit the bands. That's a crazy Bard poster, bro. I wasn't gonna touch on that, but
Wait,
yeah.
Bard poster?
Is that a Bard
The
ass?
Ahri also gonna hit the bands. That's a crazy
The Bard
poster,
cheeks?
bro.
Is that?
Also gonna hit the bands.
Oh.
That's a crazy.
Oh, I was looking at it.
poster, bro.
Mm.
But we still need to see
Interesting.
What is the top laner, what
Didn't
is
see the
jungler.
ass.
You
No,
know
no, no.
that
I like.
you're going for
I
last
just.
pick, that's what you chose. So
I thought it was
expect
different
the
perspective
jungle
at first.
to
I thought
be
that was
the
like
pick here.
he had like a fucking
Save the
beer
top
belly or some
laner
shit, and
or
like
the
he
counter
was like
pick.
kneeling.
Griffin in the house is.
Hmm.
And they're not. No, it's still another
Whoa!
champion.
It's still Griffin, but on a different champion, Shyvana.
Oh, yeah. Did he
Hopefully they do better than
last
Sneaky
night?
did in his game last night.
But there's the Rumble I was talking about.
Actually, I did pretty
Let's see
well,
if they
thanks.
end up going through with it. They don't have a tremendous amount of CC to actually keep people on a Rumble Ultimate.
Oh, the thing I gotta
That
figure
has
out on
not
Shiv
stopped
is
them
like,
before, and Big Goats has
like,
been
after
a
you do your
very
first
successful
Q,
Rumble
like you can just
player.
mash.
Utilizes it quite well,
Yeah,
especially
you're
in
supposed
Like
to.
you
Skies.
just mash your next
He's
Q.
usually very good
Yeah.
at his timings using ult to clear away.
So I was like kind of trying to think about it, like, oh, like if you go Trinity, like you optimize with the
Shyvana,
Trinity
though.
Sheen
Back
proc,
to
but it's
the
like,
Shyvana.
nah,
This,
it's just not worth.
Another one of these Griffin
You just
champions.
go into like the
These things are
refunds,
very
and it's
farm
better.
heavy,
Yeah, I mean, she has enough shit to proc it. Like the first and second cast of W give you Trinity procs.
You have to keep your farm up.
So like you don't really need to space shit out that much for it. Like if you're just hitting people, you'll probably naturally get and spend it
very high
insta.
relative to the rest of the laners in the game, relative to the enemy jungle as well, because you are really a stat champion.
Her third Q
and
hits
it does
pretty
benefit a lot
fucking
when you
hard.
have a primary
True.
engage like Rakan, because Shyvana can
The first
do
time I
a
ever
lot of
playtested
follow-up.
her, like
Rakan is a little bit
before
quicker.
I was on GAD
Gets
or
the
anything,
setup for the
that
CC.
shit worked with Sundered
Shyvana will
Sky.
come on through.
Okay, so
And
we got
so-
the Valio locked in
Crit
for Lion.
true
That
damage.
prevents
Yeah, it
their
was
opponents
fucking
from taking that as a
disgusting.
counter pick
That was
for
like
the Rumble.
my
Also,
main
it's
fact. I was
more
like, I feel like this thing
reinforced
can't work with
to
Sundered
protect
Sky. It was just
entire
you run up like
composition.
1200 crit
Very
somebody.
good at doing. But over on the
Yeah.
other
Mid-game.
side, the last pick The choice in draft for Team Liquid is to put Morgan on the Yorick and have that.
Is Centered reduced crit now? I remember thinking it was reduced at first, but crits were just 175 or whatever.
Good answer into the Rumble individually.
At the time.
Yes, it's 80% crit.
Laners to be capable of themselves, because as we said, you don't want to pay too much attention.
I feel like I totally missed him when that showed up 10-second cooldown though. Sundered's like,
obviously try and grab an extra camp here.
That's a pretty fat nerf.
If the opportunity arises for a good invade angle, but we
not
will
often
see
getting
here,
multiple of those off.
Nocturne plus Galio. I mean, that's a good dive combination right there. You get the Galio coming down on top, and that is some CC to hold people in place for a Rumble ult. So very long range dive possible here from Lion. They can attack that Victor, and the Victor might have some trouble in the side lane.
Sneaky, when we play in Double Lift's tournament, you should jungle.
And put that pressure on the low mobility carry, because if you cannot,
Oh, yeah?
we have seen the damage output
Like against you?
Yeah.
Victor can do.
Why is that?
Just so you can show me how it's done. You seem to just know so much more about the role. I'd love to learn from you.
Okay. I just received word.
Or dude, should we just both ditch the tournament? Because Double Lift ditched us. We should ditch him.
He's apparently co-streaming with Dante's and Jinxie. Maybe I should read the message to chat real quick.
Piloted by Berserker. Find success
What do you think?
with this Yorick in the side lane and be able to play the map well
Continuity or
to
something?
enable him to succeed. And I like
No, I'm gonna read the message Double Lift gave us. He says, "I'm going to solo co-stream so I can focus on the game and see if that helps the viewership. Love you guys. I just need to try something before co-streaming numbers become not even worth doing over solo queue." That was the quote he gave us, by the way, when he randomly is solo co-streaming.
On the red buff, so
Well, now he has Dante's and Jinxie to focus on the game with.
Side of the map, and then I believe circumvent this defensive Raptor ward.
Yeah.
As that
Interesting.
thing is okay, so that thing sees about to the edge. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, observers. And so he has been able to circumvent that vision as well. Now he walks over it, so Shyvana will get the information. Jose knows. Mid lane has to flash too. They're getting the pressure on the Victor even earlier
Galio
than
into
expected. Flowers
Victor.
forcing the flash. And Inspired had just showed
I think that's
there,
a good
so
answer.
Flash for flash trade in mid lane, but really Shyvana knows, all right, well, I've been counter jungled. How are we going to deal with this? Because Inspired usually will cross back to try and defend. They have a red ward here for Team Liquid that sees Inspired clearing his own.
Is there really no way you
Raptors,
could have forced
and
that?
Inspired then does a little
Is this
bit
like
more
when someone
work
breaks up with
outside
you and
of
they
the
say it's
position
not
because he knew
you,
exactly
it's
the
me,
placement. So he
I
wiggled
just need
down
to,
towards
I
his
can't be in a
red
relationship
before
right now, and they
crossing
just
back.
start dating their
And now he's actually doing wolves instead.
Their
So
cousin?
Jose,
Yeah.
their close friend
be
that
able to
you weren't supposed to
compensate
worry about
Yep, hopefully
right
Jose
after.
can get away with this.
Is this
for
how it
Team Liquid's
feels?
sake here in this series, as Morgan
I
is now
believe
gonna
so,
rotate
yes.
down
So fucked
into this
up.
enemy jungle. Inspired
It's just so
secures his
fucked
wolves,
up.
though, just moves on to his Gromp. Jose is going to be able to
What did you
move
say
out
about
in time
cousin?
without any threat. You mentioned it was flash for flash back
What's
in the
up?
mid lane, and I think Lion is more
Oh,
than
it's just a
happy with
reference
that,
to
considering Victor
a
is
character
so
from a video
vulnerable
game.
Without that defensive summoner spell, Core JJ taking a couple hits here as he
I
did
see.
have to man this battle station all on his own for a moment, as Jan recalled himself. But now that we don't really have any action after our initial
Did you
invade,
see
let's go ahead and listen in to
Bakari
Lion
started
hyping
streaming
each
or something
other up
last night, and he
now
had
at
like a
their
big
match point.
statement.
Yep, he said I investigated myself. Turns out I did nothing wrong.
Okay, no, it was like a 5-minute thing. He said he sent it to some like I don't even know, like FBI shit to investigate his PC. But he said what happened was he downloaded hentai games and one of them had a virus.
Takes a ton of damage there from the Justice Punch. There's no way out. It's
like,
first
what?
blood for Inspired, and the tower
What,
can't get
bro?
one back. Lion are off to the races. 3.5 minutes in.
Oh man, and
Oh!
sets it up so
He's fucking
well
dead.
on the
Okay, I'm way ahead of you.
Inspired's like, oh,
Game
great.
time check.
I will follow up on
Oh,
this
yeah, I
play.
did
Uses the
freeze.
flash, knows there's no
I can refresh
escape
real quick.
for the Victor. They get it as well.
40,
Nice
41,
spell shield on the way out.
two.
Keep counting.
3, 4, 5.
from him as
6.
well.
Okay, we're good,
and
we're good.
Right back to it. Lion, they're going to win in peace. They're going to lose in peace. Looks more like they're going to win in peace. But here we go.
I've noticed with streamers, the more wealthy they become, the more they chase the bag. Maybe they became wealthy because they were bag chasers in the first place. Or maybe it's just addicting. Like you hit a certain milestone and then you just feel like you have to keep getting more milestones.
are able to get out of the tower range too. Really
I don't think that's
nice,
unique
just
to
heads
like,
up moment
dude.
there
I
for
was
Zane,
thinking Elon
recognizing
Musk
the
is the first
positioning, the
trillionaire.
movement
It's like
from the victor here. He knows he has no
I don't think
flashes
anyone
as
even
they
needs $1
inspire
billion.
for
Who the fuck needs
Don't
$1
worry,
trillion?
I got
Like
you.
that's just
And they
wild.
do. First blood into the Nocturne Flowers. That is very scary because that affects all laners on the map.
Yep.
It further funds
How is that
money
even
for an
like
early
tracked? Does that even make
plate
sense?
for him, which will
To see him hit
reduce
$1 trillion, like, isn't most
I
of his
mean,
shit's like
yeah, it's not liquid cash. He doesn't literally just have like fucking 5
yeah,
commas
so then, like,
in
how
his
does,
bank
how does
account.
anyone know what he's throwing his money into? Or did he fucking
I mean,
officially
it's
announce
like
it himself?
I think usually like Forbes. I think Forbes is the one that is like calculating his worth. It's usually just about shares of companies and whatnot, and assets.
Yeah.
It's definitely just like a fucking
here in the bottom lane.
approximation.
Man, oh man, Team Liquid. Okay, it's only one kill
People
so
can
far.
I think it's
not
like
the game is completely running away from
you.
But we also
like
started
I'm sure
off with a
someone in chat would know better, but
non-ideal
like my
situation
understanding is that
counter jungling that you're talking about.
it's like you get
Shyvana has got to
evaluated
stay
based
on pace
on
or ahead of pace
your assets,
if
and then
she
you can
wants
like
to be relevant in the
leverage
game.
that to get
Jose
loans
still
for a
just
lot of money.
trying
So
to
like
do that,
billionaires get
but
like
it's
huge
inspired
fucking
and
loans
baiting,
easily.
threatening him at the Krugs. Attaches the fear tether.
A
He's
billionaire
really
needs a
doing
loan.
else, but he does
I mean,
back out of the jungle.
that's my understanding
such
of
a
it. Because
wild
like I don't think
concept.
they don't have $1 billion just sitting in their account. It's just like because they have things that are worth $1 billion, they know they'll get the money back. Like the bank feels safe loaning it to them because they know they'll be able to reclaim it if they do for whatever reason not pay it.
Gives a lot of extra gold to Inspired, so that's less than ideal for them. But at least as far as the farm goes, is doing okay in the aftermath of the invade. We'll see it though once the level 6s do come in. That can be a big moment for Nocturne. Inspired's going to come for.
And yeah, I guess there's like tax reasons for it. I don't know.
See what Jose can do because
It's fucked up.
Look at as well.
Real life needs patch notes. Patch this shit out. It's broken. Oh my god, Inspired's just going in.
Shyvana is not 6. There's no reason that TL should be trying to fight.
Wow, that was a fat fucking equalizer. Good lordy. Dokla's just here.
Who's weaker without 6? Nocturne or Shyvana?
Am I going to be a trillionaire soon? I mean, I'm well on my way. If anyone's got like a Twitch Prime or something, you know, you can,
we just need to survive early.
help the fund. Wait, he doesn't have smite for this. No, he does. Okay.
And immediately
UI was
smited
bugged.
as you did that. Nice job.
What?
Similar to game number 2, the big difference is you don't
I'm just watching you eat shit. No worries.
Watching me eat shit.
Dokla had earned the extra teleport advantage,
Yeah.
as you stated.
So Meteos is going to become the first trillionaire strictly off primes.
Sure. This is Jeff Bezos money. Holy shit. Thanks for the subs.
We scale. They scale. Lion also, though, pretty happy probably to get that first blood and that dragon.
Ooh, and that recall
I feel like if the lower middle class people were less selfish and they all just gave a little bit of money to like some of the billionaires, we could have even more trillionaires. Because think about it, like the poor people want trillionaires to give like a ton of money, but in reality, like couldn't the poor people just give like a little bit of money to the trillionaires? Wow, he just died.
And they could get Yeon killed.
Earlier, we showed
That
some stats
is that just how the matchup goes?
Wait,
I want to show you
I'm
some
right
stats
there.
From Berserkers
Yo, that's you.
From bot
What
laners.
the
Look
fuck?
At the names that are up there with him as well. Some throwbacks.
Look
here.
at me.
Sneaky up there, Danny up there, Han Sama even in his team Liquid time. But Berserker.
Wait, Loki,
also,
4 out of 5 of
again,
these are
Berserker
just
was
Liquid
very
players.
successful on Cloud9,
That
so,
all
that
4 out of 5
also
played on Team
helped a
Liquid
lot
at some point.
with that all-time win rate. But again, you were just talking about the Yunara.
Danny?
Now the Yunara gets the kill on top
Well, no, he
of
was
the
EG.
CS lead. And
Sneaky?
all of a sudden,
C9.
if you're repeating, don't worry, guys. your
Berserker?
scale, It has a little bit.
Okay, not 4 out of 5. I saw Han Sama was on there though.
Hyper carry is so
What
scary,
the
man.
hell?
Yon and Core already down about 3 waves worth of minions. And as
Dude,
soon as Berserker sees the
you're such a vibe kill. No wonder. This is why Double fucking left us.
Matsu was on there too.
This is why Double is streaming with Jinxie now instead of us.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh my God.
And, they got the level 6
Oh,
on,
I don't think they kill him.
Morgan in danger. Wild growth from Isles.
They do kill him. Yo, last at the maiden. Last at the maiden. That's 50 gold.
Off the maiden, and the entire time, what's Berserker doing? Playing Minecraft with the tier 1 turret. Just
maybe Jinxie could have told me that he would have died there.
Day out, 2,000 gold lead for Lion. 9 minutes into the game.
Don't worry, Flowers, we scale. Do you believe me?
No.
Okay, we'll see. Berserker's over 1,000 gold ahead.
Yeah.
Lion here.
Yo, Cable and Anal, thank you for the 5
Really?
gifted.
He really wanted to stop these recalls.
Why?
He does succeed in doing so.
What a fucking bitch.
What?
There's no way. He just ulted to cancel Berserker's recall.
At least for them, there's not
Yeah,
really
fuck
anything
it.
that you're going to be forced to
Why
immediately
not?
fight for in that duration.
Literally
Also,
gained nothing.
You make him
you
stay.
know, as you
Piss him
answer
off.
this poll in chat, look at these wards. Super
Probably
deep
did
wards
piss him
all over
off.
the top side. So while their recalls were stopped, they're going to see any approach. Yeah, thank you, observers. So they're going to see any
Damn,
approach. Think about
Berserker's
Shyvana as
got
they're gonna see
2
Shyvana
bows in his
Raptors
inventory, an
move over
axe,
here
and
when their
a
wards
sword.
expire. They're gonna.
That's pretty
it's
sweet.
a little bit easier to track her, but Shyvana crossing
The
now.
bow
so
still
Jose
fucks me up
is
to this day.
walking through river, and the pings go down though. They did see as that ward expired by Raptors. They saw him finish up there.
Holy shit, we got more gifted subs from Ref Rainbow. Thank you. Thank you.
Very powerful item with knockdown.
We're going to be a trillionaire in no
Inspired
time,
already
guys.
has
This
2
is
out of the 3
fucking
kills
awesome.
on his team. Very accelerated
to get this
on
cracking.
champion. Jose Diodo has not been able to do a whole lot on the Shyvana, but again, that's not really what you expect. You expect
Perfection,
him to
thank
farm,
you for the
you
sub.
expect him to stay ahead. Problem is he's 900 gold behind.
Somehow, too, I feel like Griffin always just finds
got it.
kills randomly.
Yeah, just walk up, grab a kill.
When
Why
Griffin's
not?
doing it. We'll see if it has the same effect this time, but yep, they got to keep
Kill his
on
ass.
focusing on getting keeping their income
Oh.
stable here. Jan moved up.
Canceling recall is so rude.
Some extra pressure on the tower, but Big Dog's under a little bit of danger.
Yeah, he does manage to get himself out of the Dark Procession. It is nice when you have the extra attack speed from being overheated, because remember that Yorick's Cage only has instance-based health. Like
Dude,
a
if you ever
ward
played
versus like
Dota, you would be
actual
fucked
HP
up
like
on
a
like
unit. So as long as you can just hit it a couple of times,
the amount
you'll
of
knock the
not
thing down and get
going to
yourself away
base
before he can
that's in
really
that game.
rack up the damage
It's
with
almost
the
like a
ghouls.
sin
We have
to
a
go
lot of
back to the
pressure here
fountain.
around the top side
Well, yeah, 'cause there's,
from
like,
Lion. There are 25
couriers and
seconds left
whatever.
on the clock until that next Drake spawns. So we
Yeah,
are
I feel like you would
physically
recall a lot less in
walking
League.
there.
If you could get
Over
items
towards
without
the mid
recalling.
lane, Quid does his flashback on the Victor to
Yeah.
evade any
There's
sort
also
of
no
threat that
recall
might
in
head his
Dota.
way. And let's see the results of our poll here. Will
Yo,
Jose
Element
Diodo
M13,
move?
thanks for the sub.
TP.
Chat does not have faith in Jose in the kitchen. On
Yeah, I
Which
think a
is a
lot
better
of things would
We'll
actually
see.
fuck me up
They
about playing
are
Dota, if we're
vindicated
being real
or
here.
proven wrong. Berserker makes his way back down to the bottom lane.
No, I mean,
Just
it's really weird to get
continues
used to
farming
though,
up on
that
this. Yunara has his
specifically.
Kraken Slayer
Yeah.
well on
I mean,
his
I'm
way
sure I would have
to
fun
being
with
that
Dota if I put enough
hyper
time
carry
into
went
to
for.
learn
First items coming
stuff,
online.
but like the
Multiple
turn rate really gives me
roles
the
here.
ick, so
Hollow
I don't have much
Radiance
motivation
completed
to.
for Saint, gives him all that extra wave clear with the nice explodey effect. Over on the
It's
other
really
side,
whatever,
Wildfire
like,
Torch for Quid, stacking
maybe
towards some of
initially
those
it's weird.
dots. Unfortunately, Jan still a little ways away from getting his first one done, but at least
You
that
just
call
accept your
is down
character
to
is a little bit
21
more
stacks, so
clunky
should be able to cash
initially.
in on that
'Cause
soon
it gets better
to alleviate
later.
Some of this gold deficit.
Yeah, game still definitely playable for Team Liquid. Still focused.
When you actually
Or
get
I
your
could
fucking
play
Trying to
League.
pull back this series,
initiation tools.
even though Lion making a very good showing here in Tempe. See what they can do as far as the setup. Should be bot lane push.
You know,
mid
I'll
lane
say
push
if you
as
played
well for
Dota, it
them,
would
so
make you a
pretty
better
easy for
League
Lion.
player.
And you're going to see the recall here from Jose
Why?
anyway, so he's just going to go straight back to base. They're gonna
Versatility.
sacrifice this one, and Lion, they're going to get another objective, Flowers.
Ability to
Yeah,
change your
they are going
perspective on
straight
things.
For the Drake, you've got Berserker there with that Kraken Slayer I mentioned, inspired with
Actually,
the Hex
though.
Blade.
I feel like-
it's just it's a scary thing to check
How's that different from
into.
just playing all the
Team
roles in
Liquid,
League?
it's only the
I
second
play all
Drake
the
of game.
roles
They're
in
not
League
gonna
quite a
bother
bit.
trying to fight for that one. Too much risk,
I think there's a
too
lot
little
different
reward.
shit.
That
Like
does
I'm talking
mean
like in
that,
terms
again,
of
it's Lion controlling
the
neutral
design of the game,
objectives.
not
All three
necessarily
grubs,
like
both Drakes so
how to
far.
play the game
Now
better.
2 minutes until the Rift Herald spawns, and Dokla
Yeah, there's
is
probably some
shoving the
value.
wave in on Morgan. Jose Diodo still farming up. When do we see Shyvana show up?
So one of the problems is, well, I mean, yeah, first you do need your training force, so he's got training force, and Spear of Sojin is super
When's
nice
Dota
too,
gonna add
but
Flash?
One of the problems, when Shyvana does want to show up,
Or
the
there they got
enemy team
Flash.
has a Lulu,
It's better.
and Lulu makes
You have to buy it,
fighting
though.
as Shyvana very, very problematic,
Yeah.
very difficult. difficult, as does a Galio.
Yawn.
Kinda
Boring.
hard. So we'll see.
Oh, you just have to buy a 20-second cooldown flash with 4 times the range.
2,000 gold that you can't use in combat.
2,000 gold's a lot different in Dota.
Some of their first item power spikes. They're moving in. Team Liquid want to make the
Wait,
it's more like 1,000 gold in League.
Where is Saint's his thing?
4 minutes until the next
His mandate.
His mandate, yeah.
55 seconds. That topside river is completely dark, though. Nobody really investing early.
I think he could buy it second.
As Isles does just want to continue playing supportal combat
And he might.
against Core JJ. Slow him down with the glitter.
I'm actually, now that you mention, I kind of want to pitch that to Riot at the next meeting. Like, what if instead of everyone having Flash default, everyone could just pay 2,000 gold to get an item that's Flash that takes up a slot? I think people would actually like really like that.
To keep playing this game of chicken.
Well, maybe you have to make it better.
No, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds better already.
Really feeling those ones. We're getting back into it.
I say this is Sneaky's idea. I take no credit.
They are.
Uh-huh.
And the classic chance coming up. We'll see, though. Okay, Big Dogs is on the move.
Wait, Quid is Gathering Storm, really?
Leandri's power spike getting deep in the
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I don't think you're scorching Galio out of lane.
Ooh, they're thinking about a possible play.
And these games have started quite slow, to be honest.
All right, Jose, level 10. 2/3 of the way to level 11.
Dude, I miss Otacon. Someone just mentioned it.
But Inspired still has that gold lead here.
I liked it as a concept. I think the rewards for it were like not very well balanced.
Dude, I actually forget what was the it was the fucking on kill effect in Petals.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like what was the reward if you killed it and it wasn't the revive.
Everybody, they already killed Morgan. Core JJ is going to be next to fall. He flashes, trying to stay alive. The Arc of Ruin barely misses him. As Team Liquid, you could see Jose was thinking about trying
People
to make a
love
move
throwing
over
games at
Dokla,
Otacon. That shit
but
was
it's
hype.
Lion who strike first. They grab the kill on the enemy top laner, and they earn themselves control over the Herald pit.
Yeah,
I think
Team Liquid, they were feeling the
I feel like
play
every other
coming.
season they should introduce some sort of objective like that.
Try and get up there, but Lion just with the full
Otacon 2.0
are able to make it happen.
I mean, you could change the reward a lot.
They're going to be able to get the Rift Herald as well. Dokla uses his teleport.
You could
to
change
get
the
right
reward
back
a lot.
up there. So Lion, they grab the kills and they're going to keep the objectives coming as well.
Yeah, Jose, level
Meteos
11 on the
fly to finals, save Liquid, kick Jose out. Huh. Alright, I'll consider it.
He's doing fine.
Nicely defended there from TL. They don't want to start it up.
I kind of want to play Shyvana. Kind of want to play Bel'Veth as well.
See that gold lead that I was talking about for Morgan. Well, it's down to only a couple of minions now. Here's another look at how the play happened.
So again, this is going to be first teleport from Galio, then they're going to get the reaction teleport from Quid at the tower.
Inspired's beating the fuck out of him, dude. Lethal Tempo is kind of sick.
Ahead of this one, so you can't get away from my fear. And they've
it's pretty good when stacked.
Then on everybody else trying to approach, they just get cut off. Berserker there, doing too much damage on the Yunar with Lulu right behind him.
This is a tale
dude, they were zooming in on that girl hella yesterday too. She like fucking
really?
She famous or something?
It is a much scarier prospect here for Team
I never noticed.
Liquid. They are still down 2,000 gold in this one. The Rift Herald at least still on the map, but it's continued pressure from Lion here in the mid lane. Fiend Hunter bolts completed for Berserker. This is when Yunara can start to one-shot people.
Ooh,
However,
wow, he's getting kind of pwned.
Uh-oh. And Meteos both had to be committed.
Con ult does not connect.
Forward. Caught him with the blade collar.
That was a late recon ult. Was it not up?
Relief from the item from the Lulu to make sure that the Yunara doesn't drop right there. That could have been a big pick for TL.
Yeah, good peel there for Isles, or from Isles.
It's probably up. Probably just like didn't think it was trade was going to be as fat as it was.
Oh boy, this time it's going to be quick.
He lives.
Really?
Away to keep himself
Maybe he's worried other people are there.
Yeah.
It would be a one-way trip if he went for it and he's got a bounty. Seems reasonable.
By the Team Liquid side, they got to try to pick up the eye. It looks like Core JJ was
able
to grab it. Here comes the TP.
Yorick.
Dude, did you see that fucking escape in that Sivir that Pace had in that one game around here?
From Team Liquid, they get Quid away.
It's on Reddit. That shit was legit insane.
So they use their teleport.
Like, I didn't even realize what happened the first time I watched it. You should see it.
Over there, so Saint does get a turret plate on the bottom side and answer, but yes, Team Liquid, they did get their objective, and Morgan's going to get first
Like,
tower bonus.
Is Jose old in
for
this
TL
game?
to chop the gold lead down a little bit.
I have not seen it.
Jose
He
now
might not
is
have.
caught.
He's about to right here. He has
Here you
to.
go.
Meteos
Yeah.
not where he wants to
There
be.
we go.
Defensive Dragon trying to fly away. Saint continues the chase here as Yon and
Holy
Berserker
shit,
fire
he's
back and forth. Berserker
fucking
went
playing
down
the
on
edge
these
here.
four now. Host Diodo again going to be in trouble with the Justice Punch.
The
coming
W
in for
heals
Long
him.
Connect. Here comes Quid on the side. Saint with the flash.
Did he not heal
back
from the
the
W?
wall. Now.
Oh, what?
Berserker takes him
How's
out.
he died?
Berserker is
He's
the
fucking
better
old.
AD carry so
Was
far
that a
today.
Pix proc that took him out there? That was
And
a
Isles
lot of damage.
Right there doing some work with the Lulu too. These
I like
guys,
delayed damage. Like
they
the
win
auto
their
hit
own
him and then he
little
died. Must
fight
have been
on the other
Pix.
side, Flowers. They kept it a fair fight. 2v2 out on the left side.
Yeah, I think
Well, it looked like Inspired couldn't decide whether or not he wanted to fight with Saints.
Ooh.
Here comes your Arcane
Another
Storm.
ult?
Save him.
Quid's like, what the
Dude,
fuck?
double
Didn't I
ult
just get
again.
ulted a second ago?
Might be in some danger. Core JJ looking to play
Oh, dude, this shit is Joe. Wow.
It's a 7-0
They're
lead
just
for
getting
Lion
outplayed.
and Kobe.
I don't know.
They're about to get another
Yup.
turret. They're about to go to Soul Point.
Skill gap.
Not even 20 minutes into the
Somehow.
game.
This has been a crazy weekend.
Dude, it was legit
Flowers.
both ults, by the way.
Yesterday,
Rumble
Team
and
Liquid
Nocturne.
doing the stomping.
Yeah.
On Victor.
And now they are getting stomped.
Exact same
One
thing
day,
again.
You are the boot. The next, the butt. That is the way of League of Legends. And here's another look at how that last fight happened.
Okay, so they know we can full send on this Victor. Rumble ultimate doing a lot. Fear
Oh my
procs
god, he
into the
takes
Gallia ultimate that
so
just
much
on the
Rumble ult
edge of
damage.
the
He's
range
fucking
gets
bathed in
him.
that.
And they're just, again, we knew from draft they're going to try and keep on going for this Victor, punish him every time he doesn't have flash. And they do.
Yeah, I
nice
mean-
turn there from Lion. In the previous little play,
Games are a
too, when they were
little
fighting over the
slow
back of
and
that
one-sided.
jungle wall, creating a
This
lot
one doesn't
of
feel as
space
bad
to
as
set up for the
yesterday. This
Dragon.
feels like it's just
They are able to get
Lions playing better. It doesn't feel like TL's doing anything like overly bad. Just
plus more kills.
Lion seems too good.
So Lion once again set up very well in this series, and with the gold continuing to flow.
You said full
towards
mandate
their
by
side.
what, Gallia?
The objectives as well.
Oh my
Fuck,
god,
he
he
has
did.
it.
Away from a very
Ah,
early
shit, he
Dragon
has it.
Soul, Hextech Soul at that.
This is
Jesus.
so scary. I'm struggling to see the comeback condition for Team Liquid without a Lion blunder. Of course, obviously, if Lion do something very silly,
Inspired's
Team
just
Liquid's
chain
able to
ulting
punish
on
that,
cooldown.
Sure. But Berserker is 2.5 items already on this
Everybody's just
hyper
dying to
carry
it.
Saint having a great time. He's got his 2 items completed with the Imperial Mandate, now also fully done. Has the Swift March, Stridebreaker done on Inspired, Bloodletter's Curse for Dokla, just to melt that magic resistance off of everybody. And you already mentioned it, but Isles has been doing a great job on that Lulu, making sure that Berserker can play aggressively, supporting Inspired when he dives in.
I think the
tries to
way
find
my
additional
curtains
kills
go
with
in
additional
and out of the
plays.
rings is
Team Liquid
backwards.
going to drop the Herald here in the mid lane. This is the one objective that they have earned themselves so far in
I don't
this
think so.
game. How well will they
Where
be
we
able to
going?
use it, though?
Huh?
What in the hell?
What?
All good, all good.
Oh, okay.
All good.
That is, I was not expecting that. I'm not sure
What?
what was going to happen. I didn't expect that. The
It
Herald.
felt like you did expect it because you asked the question. Yawn
No.
already burned.
Yep, that equalizer though.
Say it ain't
Trying
so,
to get
man. What the
TL
fuck was
forced
that?
All the way back.
I was
Did he
saying
have to
actually
use
point
I
it?
at
was
the wall.
expecting something creative.
Like the
some
timer
sort of,
was about to come up?
drive around the back side of the terrain, but no, that's not going to happen. Core JJ now might be in a little bit of danger.
They
He
can't get
gets
back to
slowed
mid.
down.
There,
Inspired
it's
on
2
the
of
flank,
them
but the
because
rest
like
of
one of them
Lion just
wasn't
shoving
big
up the
enough,
mid
so it's like
lane.
2 of them kind of
Yeah,
scrunched
can't get back
together.
to mid
Awkward,
here
dude.
for TL. Liner keeping him out.
It's
But
doing
The
zero
length of the window
damage
was
to
weird.
Gallia
He's
somehow.
just farming plates. TL still trying to approach as Inspired
No flash.
finally
Wow, he's
flies.
dead.
Oh, he's just
Mid lane.
fucking dead, bruh.
Quid. Yon tries to escape, staying alive
TL
for
can't
now.
do
Inspired
shit.
still has the wild growth. Team Liquid still trying to get away.
Not the maiden,
gonna
too.
die. Arc of Ruin slows down Yon. Blink your eyes. The Maiden's gone. Lion just taking
Maybe
everything they
Inspired
want
just
from
cheats
this
in playoffs.
jungle.
Has anyone
As
looked
the
into
blue
that?
buff is their next victim. 4,500 gold.
How's he
lead,
cheating?
22 minutes in.
Map
Izzy
back?
keeps winning too
well,
much.
Well, looks like Lion
win
have
hacks.
all of the choices available to them. Team Liquid gonna have to
C9,
start
yeah,
getting a little
C9
bit
looked
more
even more
desperate
dead
here.
to
Only
Liquid than
2
Liquid looks to
minutes for
Lion.
Dragon Soul, and they're gonna need
Oh,
to
no,
clear
like,
a pocket of vision, get a
I feel
surprise
like
play, maybe
Lion
a
is
dream,
just
a miracle Core JJ engage or
having.
something.
I think their
Maybe
drafts are
some
good,
sort of,
and just the way they're playing
Jose
is also
Steele
good.
to get an objective bounty. Flowers.
It doesn't
Well,
really feel to
he
me like Liquid is
certainly
just
had
shitting
the
themselves or
smite
anything like
key
that.
dialed in the last game. He'll have have to do it again in this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really
Still
making crazy
at 0,
mistakes.
0,
They're just
and
getting
0
killed.
in this game.
No.
I mean, honestly, considering the team has no kills or assists at all, that's a very good score because it means you haven't died at all.
But I mean, I don't know. Like the lack of doing anything is also pretty weird.
0-0-0 is the best score on the team right now for TL.
That's kind of Liquid's bag, though.
Score, though.
Yeah. Low action
The lack of doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, dude, even against C9, I feel like it was just C9 fumbling perma. I don't feel like Liquid did that much to them.
TL has to find a way.
It's not a good playstyle, I'm not going to lie.
I
don't think it is.
To see how you would actually be able to win a team fight and stop them from getting
That is not how you win international games by any capacity.
Powerful, obviously, for them.
Then tell that to Gen G.
By the way, the new mandate, when people have been building on Galio.
No, but they're excellent.
Does effectively
mechanically
work on 3 of your
macro,
abilities, including your ultimate. And
they don't even not do anything, dude. Like they set up on objectives, and the enemy is just unable to do anything.
It's what we were talking about.
That's different.
Champ Select, they're constantly putting pressure on him. This time around, Quid has Flash, so the dream for Team Liquid.
Yeah, no, I haven't followed most of the games, but
do it again. In the previous game,
when I
they
do see them, usually
Dragon Souls
they've always had that just like fucking slow play, choke out the opponent's strategy.
However, this time around, down 5,000 gold, gonna have to do it again. Quid here.
But I mean, yeah, it's backed up by mechanics.
Here comes the TP.
And like I said, macro is relevant there too.
Whereas
Whereas TL's not like doing anything interesting.
Yeah.
Overall, Saint is standing on top of a ward off on the flank. The equalizer
Oh my
already
god,
arrives.
dude, these are some
John's
fat
gonna be careful.
equalizers. That was almost half HP on.
Oh,
another steal, bro. How can he just keep stealing? That's the only thing that's happened this series.
Oh, he lost vision.
Oh, yo, Imperial Mandate. He's Mandate maxing.
Millions dead.
The dream dies right in front of TL. They may have stopped the soul.
Game or Baron?
The Lions shoot him straight through the heart.
30.
You
It's
said
not
it,
game.
Flowers. They're gonna get the kills, and guess what? That means Baron as well.
12-0. They didn't get a single kill.
Jose comes up with another smite steal. He does it again. Let's take a look. For the Team Liquid fans, they can at least hold on to this. The smites have been true. Combo nicely gets that one. 13.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, does Jose not play Shyvana? That might actually be an issue.
But now Jose.
Why? What did he do wrong?
No, there's no way he can get actually inside the pit. Doesn't have his
20 minutes? His first ulti was backwards.
Dokla's just going to try to burn him down as the heroic entrance arrives. That's a rampage for Dokla. That's a Baron for Lion.
Is it
That's
normal?
death for Jose Diodo.
I mean,
like the ult is so strong going in. Like that's the whole point of picking this champ, is to play her on your ult. Like not use it on cooldown, but farm fast and look around.
The lock-in winners this year for
yeah,
LCS.
I don't know. Probably could have found something, but
in spring
I will say, like the first fight they had was
Dokla
Dokla showing up and fucking ulting him off the crab.
Doesn't think he's in any danger.
Except against the Galio, so he's
to win back-to-back titles.
hard to make plays on Galio, and if you make plays around the map, he'll ulti. I don't think it's like that easy.
And even though both these teams are going to MSI, you've got to remember, there is a big difference between going to MSI
Draft
as
issue,
the
GG.
first seed and the second seed. For anybody who missed it, T1 just qualified.
There might have been some
MSI
opportunities he didn't
as the
see, but I don't think it was
LCK
like
seed that's in
obvious.
The play-ins. You know how many teams get out of play-ins?
Wasting your ult in Shyvana is
So
really
that
fucking
means
bad.
Whoever loses this series,
Wait.
if you want to play in main stage, I don't even think you're going to get there. Hold on, Quid's taking down to 10% HP. Jose firing back.
He's doing damage.
Oh my god, Dokla is just too disgusting in playoffs, bro.
Diodo's going to get burned down next. That's
Was that right? What Flowers said? He said one team gets out of play-ins?
The long-range power of the equalizer.
What?
Finishing off the kill on the Quid.
MSI.
Jose dies with them.
I think the top seed doesn't play through play-ins, right?
15-0?
No. Like,
yeah, you can
so
hold
whoever
on to the
loses here
smite
goes
count,
play-ins,
though.
but only one
Smite
team
steals. How about that?
goes from play-ins
It's like
to the
15
tournament.
without the 5.
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know if that's as good.
I mean, we can say it again here for Lion, though. They had first team all-pro.
And T1's in
mid
there,
laner
by the way.
First team all-pro bot laner
Holy shit,
Berserker.
TL don't have
And
a fucking
although
kill.
Inspired did lose the first team all-pro to Jose Diodo. You know the caliber of this player and what he brings to teams in shot calling.
To beat
I
T1
am-
Big dose
twice?
to this team.
There's a loser's bracket?
Really has sent them to another level. Well, you can also say
I
adding Castle
don't know anything about
kind of
MSI.
light the fire under Dokla.
Adding Castle to the team has sent Big Dokes to another level.
Yeah, that's it. Big
Losers
Dokes
bracket
into the
in play-ins.
stratosphere
Apparently
here.
it's
So
also
this
best
Lion
of fives
squad here really
only.
has been the pinnacle
cool.
of the LCS, and they're showing it here in spring finals.
Yeah, I mean,
again,
sounds good.
Looking very good as they approach another victory.
Dude,
the equalizer.
how is every Rumble ult so fucking dirty on these guys?
Dude, he's pumping.
I know. He makes it actually look easy, and I swear to God, it's hard as hell to make. You just natty drop a Rumble ult on people, have it do anything.
And with Inspired and Berserker rotating over, that turret's first to fall.
Yeah, and I think there's going to be more.
Is he stacking his Riftmaker before ulting or something?
The destruction of the Team Liquid base will continue.
And I do not think morale will improve. Lion is turning this third game into an absolute beating. 13,000 gold lead, 29 minutes in. 15 kills to 0. It is so hard to close out a deathless
Yeah, Dokla is unironically criminally
The
underrated.
natural way you play a fight, generally, you gotta lose.
Literally the last 2
somebody.
years, he just didn't
But
have
again,
spots
we
and
gotta go
only
back.
randomly got spots.
Inspired, 11 possible titles he could have won playing in North America. Of those, he has won 6. If he wins
And
here,
now
which is looking incredibly likely, that means he goes to
He's
7
pretty
out of
hard gapping
12.
Morgan
That's
this
like
series
56,
as far as pressure goes.
57% win rate in titles, man. And most people can't even get that in games in solo queue.
And the
Did
teams
very
and
well
the
against
players that
Thanatos.
He has done it with that Evil Geniuses team, FlyQuest on there for a long time, from the early stages as well, building them up into that juggernaut.
Gonna be
that
6
was
best
able
of
to
5s
challenge
in
Gen G
1
at
day.
internationals
What?
very
That's literally
closely,
not
pushing
possible.
5 games.
Huh?
Regardless, though, Inspired.
30 games in a day,
Lots of
by the way.
accolades, lots of
It's
awards,
literally
very
not
successful. And
possible
this,
ever.
This Lion team already being put together and finding so much success.
That's not
winning
even
both
close
Lock-in
to a
and Spring.
reasonable number.
Every title that has been available to them since their creation this
Uh-oh,
year.
Dokla.
And now,
Oh, let him live.
He's dead, finally. Their first kill.
They finally make their way on the board. 30 minutes into the game, TL
Those bastards.
will find their first kill, but it comes at the cost.
That was
of
surely
that
1K, right?
Hexel.
Right.
Inspired was taking that the entire time. So now
1K
Lion
to Yorick.
add yet another tool to their arsenal.
Juicing.
Okay, every comeback starts with 1 kill. 1 kill at a time.
Okay, I respect your optimism, man. We were 15-0. Now we're 15-1. Step 1 done.
It made him
14 more to
like
go.
slightly behind
And
Dokla now.
now that the
130
Hexel is
gold.
down,
Everyone else
the
down
Dragon will be
3K,
spawning.
4K.
Or maybe your Nexus won't hold out that long. But maybe you can get a flip. And with Jose's ability to steal objectives, they are hoping they can get an Elder flip, an Elder steal or something and work.
How would
some
Lion lose at this
miracles
point
here
if they
in
just
Arizona.
all started
Well,
chain
you're gonna have to work those
inting?
miracles against a Unara that now has Infinity Edge.
Like
that has
hard
Mercurial
feeding
Scimitar.
nonstop.
You've still got the Mikhails on Isles from earlier. It is so hard to do.
I don't even know if they would
anything
lose like
to
that. They have
Berserker
fucking X6 soul.
on this Unara that is just scaled so far ahead. Jan at least has his 3-item core.
You have to be
He's got
like
his Infinity Edge up at
straight
least,
into a
but it feels
game
like before
ender.
every fight even starts, just the threat of damage from Inspired, from Dokla's equalizers, is getting Jan completely out of the fight.
Dude, just look at the levels across
Lion has done
champions.
such an
Saint
excellent
is up
job
3,
this game,
almost
and
4
now, with
levels.
2 inhibitors down.
Fucking
makes it
Jan is
very
down 2
difficult
levels.
for Team Liquid to retain map
How the
control
hell
while
is
still being
Galio
able to
3
check
levels
this
up on
Baron.
Victory?
They're gonna
That's
try
like
and do
the
it,
most
though.
fucking
So, taking
weird looking
control of
stat.
the vision leading over to
Yeah.
the Baron
Galio
is
has a
their
fuck
first
ton of
step.
farm.
They're trying to work their way into their own
Like,
jungle
normally when you see
here,
Galios,
retake
he's
some
like
control, and then hope for a
fasting.
pathway for another Jose miracle.
That's got to be what it is. Dokla down there in that bottom lane. Remember, that is the only lane with an inhibitor still standing on the TL side. Dokla will apply pressure there. He has his teleport to join the rest of the team at the Baron pit if and when he's needed. I don't even know if they will need him. They are so strong at this point. He will have his Seeker's Arm Guard as well. Guardian Angel up on Inspired. Zonya's
Morgan got
available
to shut
for
the 1K
Saint.
bounty
So many
rumble.
defensive tools for everybody on Lion. It's hard to pick anyone. As the blast cone being
One more
protected,
steal for the
being
road.
guarded by
Fuck
Saint.
it.
They don't want to allow Jose, the man with the magic smite.
Nope, he can
beam,
reach.
to get in there.
Oh, fuck, it's gone.
Win a series without winning a
Inspired
smite fight the whole
and
time.
Lion.
Fuck it.
They make the call.
Hey, that's
Team
the
Liquid,
Piosic.
hey, even if you full sent in there, Jose, and you did it again, like, we believe you could do it, but you would die doing it, and then we would still lose the game. So they're going to hold off, and they're going to hope for the team fight defense instead.
And the Maiden once again falls in the
such
top
a good
lane as Saints going to
finals.
continue pushing that one forward. You can see the timers in the bottom left.
Yep. DRX
Means the
T1.
top and mid lane inhibitors are about to respawn. Saint wants to make sure there is pressure on them as they do. Quid's going to be forced to go
T1 knows how to put on a show.
From the Lion mid laner. Meanwhile, Dokla grouping up
they,
his bottom
they
lane
lost
duo
that.
down in that bottom side. Now that they've got the Baron,
I didn't say they won it. I just said they know how to put on a show. They're always,
I think that was
every
DRX
fucking
putting
hype
on the
axe,
show.
every hype, like international
here on
match
this
has
final.
T1 in it.
And the pressure closing in.
Most of
on
them.
Team
A lot of
Liquid.
them.
Every
This
single
team that
one,
was
literally, no
recrafted
exception,
around
no
Yon
hyperbole.
and Core JJ. This team
Yeah, there's some other good
built to
teams.
try and win
No,
the
no, it's only
LCS.
them, really.
They're gonna have to pull out every
I
single.
feel like ever since
stop
T1 picked up
that
Faker,
they
they've just
have.
been
Right
fucking
now, the base
insane
defense
internationally.
for the entire squad.
And now, with the trophy lift complete, we're going to toss things to Kangas, who's on stage.
I will
with our
see you
spring
next time,
champion.
Mr. Sneaky.
Thank you so
GG.
much. We have up first Isles.
Alright, chat.
Congratulations on the 3-0
That's it for me.
sweep in the finals. You
I don't
said
think there's
going
any games
into the
next
upper bracket
weekend,
general,
and then there's the
you've never
like
been in the
double
upper
F tournament thing
bracket.
the weekend after
So now
that.
you've ran through the upper bracket. How you
So
feeling?
I don't know
Is it
exactly when we'll
easier
be
than you
live
thought?
next. I might be live next
today, I
weekend,
was
maybe
not
play some
sure.
solo queue. But I might also not, so I don't want to promise that because between the Riot job and then the co-streaming, it's like I haven't really had any days where I can just like not do anything and like have time to do real life shit. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, I'll be live next time, but I appreciate everyone who, you know, keeps on by. Thanks to everyone who subbed, followed, hung out. Not able to stream as much these days, but you know, Probably just gonna, like, the Riot contract goes until end of August, so probably more time after that. Appreciate everyone who keeps coming by, and I will see you next time.